started. All right, so here we are, session 2, Lost Mines of Karak. This is through the Thornwaste. In our last session, as I said, I have my notes up and I don't. Previously in Scales of War, see if I can do my best Rob deep voice. Our heroes were approached by a wealthy merchant named Bram Ironfell. The dwarf shared with them that an ancient family map had been found in the aftermath of Sarshan's warehouses being raided and shut down. This particular map led to an old mine that belonged to his ancestors. The mines of Karak were lost soon after the spell plague, and over the course of time, all but forgotten, even by Clan Ironfell. Bram had offered the party 400 gold pieces each up front if they would verify the map and whether it was real or not. Such a discovery would do well to help pay for the costly military upgrades and repairs after the events of the siege of Bordrin's Watch. The party accepted and headed south. Per the map, the lost mines of Karak were somewhere south of the town of Tamar, near the Thayan border. This part of the realm was known locally as a Thornwaste, a wasteland of sharp basalt outcroppings and thorny brambles and trees. After a couple of days' travel south, the party was ambushed during a considerably foggy morning by remnants of the Bordrin's Watch orc horde riding upon winter wolf mounts. They screamed cries of revenge for their fallen leader Tusk, who the party left to die within the boiling waters deep underneath Bordrin's Watch. The fighting was fierce, but our heroes came out victorious once again. And after harvesting a few wolf and orc hearts, a few of which I put in here that Barrett consumed them, but I think you've corrected me that he actually offered them up to the stars. Is that correct,
Yes.
Barrett? Okay.
The book ate them,
The
not
book ate
Barrett
them.
himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some of the folks in the party maybe are a little confused by that, just like I am. So
It was indeed eaten, just not by him directly.
All right. So everyone got to watch Britt's book somehow consume some orc and wolf hearts. But regardless of that, they still continued south. South of Tamar, they began their trek across the wasteland and towards the Thornwaste. After a day's travel, they came upon a makeshift market in the middle of nowhere, ran by a small group of satyrs. The satyrs wanted to trade some of their magical fruit that they brought with them from the Feywild. Chovy gobbled one up quickly down before Misty could warn him of potential side effects. Chovy expanded into a life-size beach ball as the satyrs laughed and rolled him around in the open field. Cooler heads prevailed, however, and after bartering some trades and deciphering their magical properties, the party were now owners of a small crate worth of magical fruit. The satyrs offered up wine and music for the night, to which a party consumed, and it turned into an all-night rager. The party woke up feeling somewhat hungover, but to an empty marketplace. The satyrs were gone, and Takobi has a single spiraling horde protruding from his forehead now, and Misty has grown purple fur all over her body. Misty also now has 12 fingers and toes. Who knew that parting with satyrs would lead to such things? But off in the distant south, they can still see the Thornwaste cresting the horizon. And that's where we will pick up in tonight's session. Was there anything else in the last session that I missed? Do you guys recall?
Nope.
I'll take that as a no. Okay, so you guys are. Go ahead.
Nope, I just coughed.
Oh, cough. All right, so here we go. Hopping in here, I got a screen here. So this is kind of what the Thornwaste looks like. You guys aren't quite there yet, but once you get to it, it's going to be a bunch of basalt outcroppings and harsh tree bush-like things. Got thorns all over it. It's about 2 days' ride south of Tamar. The broken ground of the Thornwaste stretches before you. Ridges of knife-edged stone spread as far as the eye can see, interspersed with heavy growths of twisted brambles. Your first investigation of these revealed that the thorns are iron sharp, capable of drawing blood even through the thickest clothing. No trail or tracks lead into the wasteland ahead. However, the Thornwaste is a parched landscape of washed-out gullies and tangled briars. The directions from the parchment indicate the road once passed this way, but has long since disappeared. Though the area appears inhospitable, dozens of species of wasteland animal dwell here, hunted by predators like harpies and basilisks. So what this ends up being, this one up being a skill challenge for you guys to basically navigate your way through this thorn waste. So I'm going to give you kind of the mechanics of how this is going to work, since skill challenges are not exactly a norm in 5e. Okay, so make sure I don't read what I'm not supposed to read. All right, this is going to require a leader and a group check. Now, they use the same term as we used in the past for the Uncharted Journeys. Don't get that confused. This is what they call it, the leader group. So just need someone here to volunteer to kind of take that leadership role. The leader will make a certain role, and then the rest of the group will make a role based on how they're going to assist that leader navigate, make his way through the thorn waste. So for every, I guess, all the group rolls first. And for every success that they do, they add a +1 to the leader's roll. The leader's roll determines basically ultimately success or failure in navigating through the thorn waste and following the map. Okay, that's the 10,000 foot level, I guess, description of that. Okay, any
Cool.
questions on that? No? Okay.
Nope.
All right, so 5 steps here. The leader announces how he or she will lead them through the thorn waste. So I guess first things first, you guys want to talk amongst yourselves about who wants to take on this leadership role?
I vote Niv.
You've
Yeah,
got to
me
have
too. No.
You got it. So you got to have a
What kind of-
certain number of successes before a certain number of failures to basically succeed at this. You don't know
Is
what the
there a
number is.
specific type of leader role?
What I'm going to ask you to do is
ROLL as opposed to ROLE.
I'm going to leave it kind of open to you, but it's just got to make sense. I mean, you've got to navigate your way through these sharp rocks and thorny briars to get through here. So I'll leave it up to you to kind of use what kind of a skill you want to use for that. But I don't want you to say I want to roll a perception roll. I want you to kind of describe to me how you're navigating through here, then I'll tell you what to roll for.
That's based on the leader role, or is that what everybody's going to need to do that in order to?
So whoever is a leader, he announces first what he's going to do to try to navigate through there. Then everyone else can react off of that. Okay, I want to assist him by, I don't know, I'm going to use my survival skill to look out for tracks of dangerous monsters or whatever else it is.
How is I'm going to use my survival skill different than I want to do a survival role?
It's called role play, Rob.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Are we
So-
going to strategize each round, or is Rob just on his own? He's got to figure it out and come
you
up
guys
with a game plan, and we support.
You can still strategize. I'm okay with that. And the leader can change every round if you want to. But it doesn't have to be Rob every single time. If someone else wants to take up the second round and be the leader, they can do that. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I like that idea because then no one person's on the hook trying to come up with a creative way, and then if we decide to determine our order, then say you're second or third, you have time to come up with maybe a little more in-depth plan.
Right. I mean, I'm
How
not going
you
to hold
think
your
it'll
feet
work?
to the fire here. If you're struggling with coming up with something, I mean, I'm not going to like force you to role play, come up with something. If you just want to say, I can't think of anything, but I want to use something that realized perception, I'll allow that. I'm just trying to incentivize the role play portion of this. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that. What do you guys think? The rotate the leader, or Rob, are you
Yeah.
good with just running with it, or?
I
Doesn't
mean, as
matter.
long as we got some
whatever we
people
wanna
that
do.
can lead. I know Gralnar sucks at these things because all he can do is be strong.
Mhm.
But I've got Artie
We
in
might be
this
taking
one, so
leadership too literally right now. Like leadership
Yeah.
could also be, leading us through the thorn waste because, we're a bunch of city slickers who have never been in, the spiky woods before.
No.
All right.
But yeah,
So go
I
ahead.
think we got enough people or types of
Mhm.
people that can lead.
Mm-hmm. So let's rotate.
Yep.
You guys still want Bryn to take the first round?
If he wants to, or if you're up for it, Rob, and then I'll volunteer to do the second one. Or
Oh, we need to get it straight here because it ain't Bryn in this game; it's Niv.
that's right, it's new.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're
And-
right. You're
yeah,
right.
that's fine.
But yep.
Does Niv
Oh,
want to go
Niv.
first?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
So describe to me how you want to try to help lead or navigate the team through the Thornwaste, Rob.
Well, I think I'm going to use my survival skills to make sure I can pick my way through the sharp, thorny sharpness.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my eyes open and sort of follow what would be, in my mind, sort of logical path to keep everybody out of the sharp as much as they can to sort of go around the bigger things and while still maintaining my sense of direction of the place that we're trying to get to.
Okay. I like that. All right. So you guys have all heard how Nirvana is kind of leading the group. So I need each one of you to kind of uh, describe to me how you want to use some of your skills to assist her in doing that. This is popcorn initiative. So anybody wants to go first, they can. Otherwise, I'll call on somebody.
Well, I'm wondering if I could use harvester's tools to bring up the roots of some of the plants to clear a better path.
Harvester's tools is more about like gutting animals, not necessarily about plants.
Ah.
That would be like herbalism for plants.
Oh, so I don't have a big scythe. Oh, okay.
Okay, Artie's going to regale the group of the um, fauna of the area and give good information on how they hunt, what kind of animals that we should be on the lookout for, what their tracks are going to look like. Um, just making sure everybody has a encyclopedic knowledge of what they can expect to see in this area.
Okay.
The whole time he's talking, Chovy just asks if there's any fish over and over again. Any fish? Where's the fish? What kind of fish will I find?
All right. So Don, on yours, you got multiple choices. So uh, if you have herbalism tools as a skill, you can use that, or it can be a nature, or it can be a survival.
Really?
Is that what you were hoping for?
I was thinking history because of
Oh, of all
he's
the
a
stuff you read
scholar.
about, that I'll accept that. I like it.
Okay. You want me to give it to you now? You want me to
You can
give it
roll it
to
to me.
you
Whisper
or
it to me. Yeah, whisper it to me.
okay. Oh, jeez. All right.
Okay. And who would like to go next?
Okay, I'm going to send Putty around 100 feet around us all the time, like watching for, I don't know, difficult terrain or some threats that we cannot see from here. So he's gonna be around maximum to 100 feet of me, and then I will communicate with him and warn the group if he is something.
Okay. That's pretty straightforward then. I'll take a perception roll for that. So I need you to GM whisper a perception roll to me.
Okay, I'm not sure how to whisper.
On your character sheet near the top, there should be something that says like 2GM or public.
Uh, in the character sheet. Ah, okay. Okay, I see, I see.
So you click on 2GM, and then if you just click on whatever that perception skill on your character sheet, that'll whisper it to me.
Okay. Here.
Okay, I see it. Okay, who wants to go next?
Well, Chovy is going to do like when you see like the movies about the thieves and they're doing the kind of like cartwheels and that kind of dance around the laser beams. And that's what Chovy's doing around the spines, working his way through for a path.
You're trying to give me athletics, I can tell. That's kind of borderline acrobatics. Well, I'll give you athletics, Chovy.
Perfect. And to
Whisper
you.
it to me.
Yeah. The whole time he's going don't, but nobody knows why or what the significance of that is.
We did get to the most important part. All right. I guess that leaves Barrett. Barrett, how would you like to assist Nirvana as she navigates through this thorn waste?
Fireball. No.
No. Britt's eyes can pierce through the deepest of glooms, so he's going to help with pointing out the particularly hidden or obnoxious thorns that might, end up in someone's foot or slicing through their armor as we walk along our path.
Yeah, I'll allow a perception or a nature check for that. Whisper that to me.
There you are.
Okay, so I think I said this before, but for every success, you get a +1 to your roll, Rob. Any fail by 5 or more, you get a -1. If it's a fail but not by -5, there's no impact to your roll. So based on everyone's roll, you get a +2 to your roll, Rob.
Okay. And before I roll, I want to point out that Jeff is definitely up on the shoulder, and he kind of looks like he's at the helm of a ship. And it's weird because if he had hair, it would be sort of blowing around behind him as he's sort of one foot in front of the other, leaning forward like a ship's captain, sort of leading the way. It's quite possible that he's the one that's doing the leading, and Niv is just sort of following subtle cues from what Jeff is telling her to do.
It's very nice. I imagine Jeff can probably navigate through the thorns a little bit easier than Niv as well. But you got an inspiration card for that one, Rob.
I'm picturing the chick on the front of Titanic.
Okay.
Arms
There.
out. Nice.
All right, so that is a success. You guys navigate for the first 4 hours through the brush without having any kind of ill effects from here. So what happens after? Oh, yeah, you got to do this one more time. Well, not one more time. You got to do this again. So here again, Niv, do you want to go again? Does someone else want to take the next 4 hours through the thorn waste?
No, I can.
Yeah, go for it.
I can give it a try.
You're going to be limited to using the same skill
Yeah, that's fine.
no more than twice. You can do at least twice this time because there
That's
are a
fine.
number of successes you got to get.
So this time, Niv is she's getting a little bit tired of sort of poking around. She got poked with a couple of little spiky rocks on the sides of her feet. You know, when you're sort of walking through stuff and it just gets just high enough above your boot that it starts to get super duper annoying. So she's gonna she's keeping out sort of extra special watch to be able to sort of look, and she takes about 5 feet forward and then she stops for 20 or 30 seconds as she just stares out into the sort of land in front of her, just to sort of try to figure out what the best course of action is. So instead of sort of looking for what her next step is, she's now trying to look to see what her steps are going to be 4 or 5 minutes down the way, remembering sort of 4 or 5 minutes ago where she was aiming to go.
Okay. Based on that, I mean, I'll give you choices. You got nature, perception, or even survival if you want to do that one again.
No, I'll
But
go perception. I'll go perception this time.
it's remember, hold on your roll till everyone else
Yep.
goes.
Oh wait. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And that last roll, you get that +4. Did that include the +2 that I said? I don't think it did
No,
it?
it didn't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you succeeded anyway. All right. Which one do you guys want to assist? Describe how you're helping Niv do this.
Chovy will go next. Chovy's getting right in there, like hands on, kind of grabbing the the branches and giving them a pull, just grabbing moving see what'll move out of the way with just a little persuasion, like just kind of forcing to make a bigger path so that others can follow. So he's just right in there, hands on, trying to figure out what's going to snap back on us, and really touchy feely,
Okay.
and marking it with fish oil, the good path. He's
Oh,
just
I
got
thought you were marking it in a different the
no,
way that
no,
dogs
no.
mark it.
He's pulled out a herring and he just squeezes a little squirt of rancid fish oil on it, so you guys can smell your way through.
I'm just telling everybody it's fish oil.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
But you don't know what hurt him.
So several skills came to mind as you're describing this. So athletics is one of them. Sleight of hand is another one for obvious reasons, and a nature.
I think I'm gonna go sleight of hand.
Whisper it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Artie will, after he's regaled his encyclopedic knowledge on everyone, he'll actually be watching very intently for tracks and anything that might come through the air, as well as in the bushes. And he's really
Okay.
going to be keen on watching what's going on and ensuring that nothing can sneak up on us.
That sounds pretty plain, straightforward. You have to be our perception roll. Whisper it to me.
Hey,
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it works. Can I use what I see through Putty, and then use this spell to show them to everybody like a canvas with a map of all the area that Putty can see?
Well, the area.
Yeah.
All right. So you're 4 hours into it. So at this point, you guys are getting into, and this is education for everybody. The tree line is starting to get thicker and thicker the deeper you get into it. So it gets to a point where if you send Pootie up through the tree line, like you won't see Pootie anymore. You can no longer see the night sky or the day sky, whatever time of day it is. So you can still do that. You just may not be able to see, but maybe like openings, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
can still do that. But I'm just setting up the scene for you about how this thing's getting thicker and thicker the farther you go into it. So you're going to send her up
Okay.
to kind of do a look around, then come back down and do like a minor illusion of what Pootie sees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Let me figure out
Just in case.
what kind of skill I want to use for this. A survival or what else would be to, you don't have like cartography skills, do you?
No.
Okay. So survival for map or help me out, guys. What would be a good skill for
Oh.
this, for what she's doing?
perception.
That's what I'm leaning towards, but I can't think of anything else. Maybe nature. I think that's the same
Insight,
skill.
because it's how Pootie's interpreting, or he's interpreting what Pootie sees.
Investigation? No, doesn't.
Oh yeah. Investigation. I'll take that. If that's what you're going for, I'll take investigation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just whisper it to me.
Cool. Okay. Yes. GM. Here.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
About how dark is it getting as we're pushing deeper and deeper into the Thornwaste? Is it kind of getting cold, gloomy, dark?
Yeah, it's dim light throughout at this point. Man, you only see little streams of light kind of coming through the upper tree line. As it's getting thicker as you guys get into it.
Okay, well, mental health is quite important, especially when you're adventuring. So, Birit, in an effort to push back the gloom, will be humming some hymnals of Bill Shagath as we walk, just to keep everyone's mood light and jaunty.
Okay. So I'll
Light
take.
and jaunty from the the heart eating book. Okay.
I'm sure there's some really catchy tunes in there somewhere. I'll take a performance or a persuasion. Your choice.
Oh, I'll definitely do. There you go. Eat the stars. Nothing left.
I was thinking more, Michael, eat your heart on shore. Hallelujah.
Who doesn't have a inspiration card? Uh, uh, guys, choose. You want Don or Missy to get an inspiration card for that? Brett, you choose.
Uh, Whoever is the most likely to convert to the Church of Bill Shagath.
So
Only.
roll even
Artie,
or odd.
Misty, how do you feel about our Lord and Savior and eventual doom, Bill Shagath?
Actually, I don't trust in gods.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Artie's an intellectual. There's no way he'd go in for God.
Oh, interesting.
Even
Brian,
even
throw it in the
Misty
trash.
odd. Even Misty odd Artie.
Good with that.
Roll a 20. There you go.
So even you had Misty.
Yeah.
All right, Missy. Even though you may not be ready to convert, you still get an inspiration card for that lovely
Or at least you
rendition.
appreciate the tune.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that's all the group checks. So Rob, or Niv, I should say, your next roll, you get a +3 to your roll.
All right.
Oh,
30,
cool.
so
Good thing you
31.
got that. Good thing you got the
31
extra
high enough?
+3.
Let me check. Oh man, so close. All right, so you guys navigate your way deeper for another 4 hours, and at this point, you guys actually start coming. You came across a gully within the Thornwaste that's somewhat clear. It's no more than like 10 foot wide, but it looks like it's like a natural stream of when this area does get water, that the water flows through. The sides are kind of slick. It's kind of mucky, not necessarily difficult terrain, but it's not like a hard packed earth, but it's giving you somewhat of a relief instead of kind of climbing through and bending back and cutting through the thorn waste. You now have somewhat of a somewhat straight path as long as you continue following this little gully way through here. However, let's see. In the distance, what little bit of clearing you can make out between the briars and the bramble, you spot something. Slipping through the brush and brambles is a humanoid in a tattered black coat and leggings. A battered and drooping hood shrouds its face, its boots held together with a coarse twine. It carries a spear in one hand and a leather-bound book in the other. It stands there ominously on top of a large bramble branch, standing there with one hand up, as if to halt your progress. What would you like to do here?
Yellow street preacher. I mean,
A fellow man of the cloth.
I think Barrett should have a conversation with him. See who's loopier.
If you want to try to pick out anything else, I need a perception roll. That's what everyone sees obvious.
Okay. I'll try a
Alright.
perception roll.
Yeah, let's get a closer look here.
Open or public or
That
closed?
didn't matter because
Oh, normal preacher. Normal preacher.
He's an Amway salesman. He's selling the Amway. Sorry, guys. I got to take this call. I'll be 2 minutes. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, I just whispered.
it's okay.
Jesus.
All right. So holy crap, Niv. Your survival is the same as your perception? Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're both wisdom based, right? So they're going to be the same pluses as long as I'm proficient.
Nice.
So I'll say Niv and Misty, you both notice a tail twitching behind this individual, and you can almost make out parts of the hood that are standing up like it was some kind of a canine or cat ears underneath the hood.
Does anyone give any indication that Burrit should not step forward and open a dialogue here?
No, I think that's appropriate.
Don't go by what we want to do. Do it, man. Do it.
Hail, traveler from strange
Oh,
lands.
you shouldn't have done it.
Oh, not that way.
He drops the one hand and kind of crosses his arms in front of him, or it, I should say. You don't know if it's a male or female at this point. He says, "Hell there, strangers! What brings you into these lands? This is not a known path to folks unknowledgeable of these parts."
Oh, well, not from these parts, you would be correct. We're travelers. Seeking that which we will. All of the same could be said for yourselves. This is a rather inhospitable place to be making an acquaintance. Perhaps you have somewhere we could warm ourselves?
Says, "Don't be hasty." Says, "This place is dangerous for some, but others call it home. I am called Mag. I am the protector of the Thornwaste, and I demand to know your business here."
The man, do you? Hmm.
Now, for the record, we're just passing through, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, the map shows the your intended location beyond on the other side of the Thornwaste.
We have a map.
Yeah, that's what Bram Irontail gave you guys the map that he found in one of the stores during the raids of Sarshan's
Oh,
warehouses.
I thought you meant on the screen. Yep,
Oh, no,
got
no,
it.
no, no.
Yeah. Oh, well, my kind fellow, we're merely passing through, heading towards Karak, the mines.
The
Tell
mines
us,
of Karak.
might you know the way?
Are you a Karak dealer?
Jeez, Rob. I mean, Don. I mean, Gary. He says mines of Karak. Haven't heard that term in a long time. Uh, what brings you to the mines of Karak if it's even there anymore?
Well,
We're
I.
setting up a church there. Tell them that. No, just kidding.
Well, an acquaintance of ours is seeking information on it. Something about his family, and we're merely doing him a kind turn. For pay, of course.
And this person of interest that you is paying you, does he claim to own this mine? Does he have the right to be there?
Artie will speak up and say, "Perhaps we should tell you no more of our plans."
And that he does chuckle. Perhaps I should just leave you to die here in the thorn waste. Let's not be hasty here. I just want to know your true intentions before I let you pass.
Well, to be honest with you, I have no idea of what he ultimately intends. He merely wishes for information, its state, its location, whether or not the mines even exist still, as you say.
At this point, he kind of rubs his furry chin with one paw. Give me a persuasion check, Burrit.
Okay.
Shit. Okay. That you see that his shoulders kind of relax on him. Says, "Your words seem true. I am slow to trust those who make their way through here. Most of them do it
Understandably.
for ill gains. But if it's the mines of Karak you seek, I wish you luck. But just be wary. There are those or things that traverse these thorn wastes that could set upon you rather quickly. He kind of turns to one side. The guy's like opening his arm up to let you guys pass beyond him.
Well, excuse me, kind fellow. Since you made the claim that this was your home, perhaps you could give us some more information. Uh, Perhaps we could even make it worth your while. And Burrit will pull out a wineskin and hold it towards him like he's offering to give him a drink or swap tails.
You see a twinkle in his eye as he turns toward the wineskin.
He said
Says,
swap tails. He's got one.
says, perhaps we could converse over a drink or two. And he crawls down from the branch he's sitting on top of and hops onto the muddy earth around you, but makes no sound as his feet land. Walks up holding out a paw as if to accept the wineskin.
Toby pipes up. Good thing I brought these other 12.
And he sits down cross-legged before you, pulls back the hood. You can see it's a tabaxi at this point. Almost like a dark black, almost like a hint of gray on parts of it. An older tabaxi. Got a scar across one eye. So tell me, what other news would you like to know about this desolate yet wonderful place?
Well, you warned us of dangers in these lands. Perhaps you could elaborate?
Well, there are obviously beasts that run amok through the thorn waste, but the only ones you really need to be concerned about are uh, the snakes, the basilisks, and the harpies. The harpies, while they won't necessarily come out and attack you up front, they cherish what you may bring through here. So they will beguile and try to trick you into going to places you shouldn't go as you make your travels through here.
Well, as a denizen of these lands, surely you have some amount of communication. Is there anything that we might offer them for safe passage?
Harpies?
Yes,
Do they
anything they
like
might
fish?
desire.
Do they like fish?
They are after your magical items more than likely. And if you
I
offer them
see.
one, they will take it upon themselves to take everything. They're not ones
Oh,
to
I see.
negotiate with.
Oh, well, then perhaps avoidance will be best there.
I would agree.
That's why I call my ex-wife a harpy.
At this point, he's drank about half that wineskin. Says, been a while since I've had something like this. And he looks back over at Chovy. Chovy, you said you have more of these?
Have you ever tried claw wine? I've got a nice December claw wine here. It's delicious.
Can't say
And
that I
I hand him
have.
over a whole skin. I'll hand him over a whole skin of fresh, well, stagnant, fermenting claw wine.
He chuckles.
I think it's a con save of 16 to survive it. So
Oh, shit.
God.
Perhaps I do need to run a history check to see if he knows of this. Nope, he does not. He says, tell you what. Says, you let me partake a few more wineskins, and how about I just tag along for a while and point out things that I see for you to keep clear of.
I'll give you a couple wineskins, no problem. I give 3 in total.
You gave him 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right then.
First one, I hand him 2 more.
Okay. So the first
Toby's
wineskin is
generous
gone.
drunk.
Keep one, keep one.
The first wineskin is gone. And he
Okay.
starts to kind of escort you guys through parts of the washed out gully. Telling you what to look out for, and he points out a few tracks that you see along the way of different animals, both like just regular, like stuff you could eat versus stuff that you should be aware of. A couple snake tracks. But this is where we move on to another skill challenge
Hey,
for
what
the
if
next
he's the
4 hours.
harpy?
You ask him that?
To the group. Like, I
Oh.
wonder if he's the harpy. Son of a bitch. Actually, Chovy's going to go, "What? Hey, wait a minute. We're following you. What if you're the harpy?"
He
I ain't
chuckles
never
as he
seen
takes
no
another swig
harpy
of
before.
wineskin. Harpies have wings, for one. Number two, they're just hideous beasts. Can't have an
Do they
intelligent
have
conversation with you.
tails? Do they have tails?
They got some tail feathers.
Because you have a tail.
So based on
Now,
that
now.
description, maybe Chovy is a harpy.
Oh,
Except for the
son of
wings,
a bitch.
you got the ugly.
Maybe I am the harpy. Huh. Okay, guys, don't follow me.
All right, before we do the next skill challenge, I need everyone to give me a perception roll. Whisper it to me.
GM.
Okay, I'm going to whisper to the one person who succeeded. I'll leave it up to you whether you share this with everybody else. That Nev?
Yeah, I got that, but you didn't need to out me as the one person that knows.
Sorry. It was a perception roll. I think everybody knew.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, Mag appears to be getting drunk.
Oh,
All right, who's the leader for this next challenge?
Ooh. I can go. Jovi's matching Mag's wineskin for wineskin, so this will be good.
Oh, you are. Okay, so
Nice.
she's had two. You've only had one at this point, or you did
Oh,
you
I've
catch
had
up with the
two.
first one?
Oh, I've totally caught up.
Okay, I want you to whisper me a Constitution save. Okay. All right, so Chovy, you are the leader, right? So explain
Yeah.
how you want to help navigate.
So are we still kind of on like the flats, or are we heading back into the thorns?
He's been leading you right through the gully, like the washout, the low part of the thing.
Right through the gully?
Yeah, that's just where
Okay.
it's somewhat open. You don't have to fight through the thorns and vines.
Mm-hmm. So I take one of my javelins and I'm kind of poking through the water or the bottom of I'm kind of going through the dirt and the mud on the bottom of the gully looking for traps or looking for, snags or any kind of fish stuck in the mud that I could consume.
So you're
And
looking
I'm
for
just
food.
kind of,
You're not necessarily
I'm looking,
navigating.
oh yeah, but I'm kind of, following along, pushing, making kind of a trail so it's easy for the guys behind us and,
Okay.
just kind of investigating into the mud and the muck to make sure we don't run into a snag or a trap or anything like that. So
All right.
it
So
just has the added bonus of if I find a fish stuck in the mud.
okay. Sorry. So when it comes to your leader role, I want you to give me either a perception, a survival, or an investigation check. But not yet, because we'll
Okay.
have to determine where
And
everyone else
mine will
gives
be
you.
public. Mine will be public, right?
Yes, yours will, but everyone
Yeah.
else is going to be whispered to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who wants to come up with an idea of how they're helping Chovy navigate through the muck and find his fish?
Well, I'm going to do something very similar to what one of the other party members did, but in a different way. So I'm going to use my minor illusion cantrip to make Chovy think that there's fish on the ground. And every time he starts to dig one up, it sort of disappears and reappears about 5 or 6 feet farther along the path in the area that Niv knows we should probably be going anyway.
Okay. Okay. All
Oh,
right.
when you use one of your inspiration cards, Rob, I'm giving you one of mine.
All right, so
It's
several things come
awesome.
to mind on this. So I'd say it could be sleight of hand. It could be deception, or if you're actively really trying to steer him in the right direction, a survival.
If my deception was better, I would go deception, but I'm gonna go survival because that is the best for the party.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Chovy, I need you to roll me a d20.
To you?
Yes, whisper it to me.
Okay, so I got to change it up here.
Okay. And then roll me a d4. Chovy, whisper it to me.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Britt can go. I actually meant to use this when I was talking with him earlier. The final tick, just to help smooth things over socially. Um, the contested persuasion versus insight check.
Oh, okay. You're trying to charm Mag?
Yeah, and I mean not just Britt's normal priestly charm.
Okay.
Just to help smooth our future together
Okay.
as he throws his lot in with us.
Okay. So if you're using that, I'll say you can make your check with advantage. How about that?
Yeah, and really all Britt's doing, he's talking with our guide. He's
You got to whisper it to me though, Britt.
he's talking with him. He's making sure that he doesn't have poor ideas for our group. Just being
Okay.
a personable priestly lad.
And as he kind of hiccups in between, his conjectures of you talking to him, he seems somewhat intrigued. Well, he has like one eye that's like slowly starting to kind of shut and then open back up again real quick. Who would like to go next?
Artie will keep a good eye out on the Tabaxi and Chovy to ensure that they're not too drunk and that they can still stay relatively healthy in case something comes out.
Okay, so you're keeping an eye on the two guys
The
that are
two
leading.
drunks.
Okay, the two
Yeah.
drunks. Okay,
Yeah, just to make sure that they're still capable of leading and making sure they're healthy and whole.
okay. That's pretty much a medicine check or nature. Whisper it to me.
Nature.
Okay, Chovy, roll me another d20.
Okay.
If you dare.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I hate that saying more than anything. It makes me so nervous.
Okay, and a d4. Okay. Next up is going to be Misty. Misty, what would you like to do here to help out Chovy?
Well, I think the only thing I can do is send Putty ahead and prevent for any possible thing in advance. But I don't know if it will work because the all the dangers that the guy told us were the harpy and the things are magical. Will be this useful if I cast it every now and then as a ritual?
He whispers something to me, guys. So hold on 1 second. Let me read this.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine that you
Well,
whispered it because we can keep it between us.
Okay.
Mags and Chovy are having a water fight with our wineskins, shooting each other in the mouth.
All right, so make sure I'm clear on this, Missy. So you want to use this to kind of feel out whether there's something else out there other than you guys?
Yes.
Okay, so the creatures themselves won't pick them up. It'll only pick them up if they're carrying something like that. Does that make sense?
Mm, not sure.
So that's not designed to detect the presence of a creature.
Okay. Even if they're magical. Okay, then I just go around with Putty and see if there is something ahead of us.
Okay, so you're going to send Pooty out to scout, correct?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll me before you do a skill check, roll me a d20. Whisper it to me.
D20. Okay.
One more time, but you got to whisper it to me. So click on do underscore gr. I'm not underscore /gr, and then d20. That make sense?
Oh yeah, but oh sorry, I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, okay, sending her. This is going to be your second time. No, first time you did the illusion. So this time it'll be a perception roll or a nature. Your choice.
Maybe perception, yes.
Okay.
Or no, nature. I think yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Chovy, you get a +1 to your roll.
Okay. And what were my choices?
Oh yeah, you said you were poking the mud trying to
Yeah.
find a fish.
Yeah.
I'm going to say nature or survival. I can't think of
Okay.
anything
I
else.
would use. I'm going to say nature.
Okay.
But being that I'm a -1, I'm going to play this card and actually play this card.
I gotta see what you just put in here.
Makes it a natural 20.
Ah, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yeah. So I figured I'd have to use that on a public roll, so this would be the one I'll use. I know that's my nature check.
Okay.
It's because I suck at nature. So.
All right, so that was obviously a success. So you guys maybe to navigate your way through. Another wineskin is down. Roll me
Yep.
another Constitution save. Whisper it to me if you're still keeping up with him, Chovy.
Oh yeah.
You're feeling good. Oh wow, look at even Bram could be kind of staying with you, drink for drink. But both of you guys are starting to have a little bit of a slurred speech, but you're feeling good, feeling invincible, as a matter of fact.
The drunker Chovy gets, the smarter he gets. So my int goes up like 10 +10. So.
All right, so you guys continue to kind of follow the gully way that Bram first was leading you guys. Now it kind of goes back and forth between him and Chovy, like Chovy's getting the hang of it, or maybe he's just following the wet path to find fish. You're not really sure. But they both seem to be kind of chumming it up, swapping stories, swapping drinks. The rest of you kind of come in
We're
behind them.
singing. We got our arms over each other's shoulders.
He said Bram will actually start singing try to do a rendition of that song that Barrett did earlier, but just butcher it horribly.
Yeah.
Make up words that aren't right and even
totally.
say a different god's name. It says something several times about Ghost Lord as his Lord and Savior.
There's a god named
Britt will remember that.
Bill. There's a god named Bill, and he's kind of funny. And I like money. Do you like honey?
Yeah, that's enough. We gotta keep going.
Okay.
The brambles and thorns in this area seem to be miraculously growing right out of the rock and outcroppings all around you. The branches twist, tangle, and tower above you and effectively block out the sun or moon at this point. So it is no longer dim light, it is now dark. So are any of you not able to see in the dark? That's the first
Like
question.
your heart, Gary, in real life.
Yes, exactly. But I am half elf, so I can see.
Okay, so everyone here has dark vision. Is that a correct statement? Barrett?
Yep.
Can you see in the dark? Okay.
Twilight Cleric, yep.
Okay. All right. So it's effectively dark. It's blocked out the sun at this point.
I have true
Um,
sight, Brian.
you could become easily lost without the position of the sun to guide you at this point, and even Bram kind of points that out, but he says he knows this like the back of his hand. This natural ravine still cuts a path that provides a natural 10-foot corridor for the party to traverse through. So even with dark vision, you can kind of keep following this path of what Bram tells you, and you should be fine.
Just quick question for him from Brit, because he has been drinking a good bit. He asked him, Brim, and remind me again, how many hands do you have?
How many hands do I have?
Yeah, hold them in front of you and count for me.
My hand or my
Yeah,
foot?
Chovy held up both of his and
That's what
goes.
I assumed. Carry on, friend.
Chovy holds up two of his and goes, "We have 4. We share 4. It's all good."
Brit's going to pay slightly more attention to the path we're taking.
You're with me. You're fine, pal. I know this like the back of my. Well, you seen. I can reach places that you can only dream about, Mister. But yeah. Anyway, I need everyone to give me a perception roll.
The GM?
This can be out in the open. I don't think it really matters.
Oh,
But if you
didn't,
whisper it, it's fine. I said I was going to give Niv a run for her money. Nope.
Close.
Niv says, I am number one.
Nice try, asswipe.
Okay, so first, Artie. I'm assuming you're going to share whatever you see or perceive with everybody else. I don't need to whisper this to you. Is that correct, Artie?
Yep.
Okay. And Niv, you'll get something extra since you rolled better than him. So Artie, you out of the corner of your eye notice some kind of flying creatures above the tree line. Every once in a while, like it's like a shake of a bramble, or you hear like the beating of a wing, but you don't really ever see anything. But you definitely notice there's something going on above the tree line.
Okay.
And Niv, you actually, at hearing Artie's mention that, as you start to kind of perceive through the trees, you catch like just a slight glimpse of a large clawed foot temporarily set down on a tree limb and then disappear back up into the tree line.
Would Niv me know what that is? Because me knows what that is.
Well, after Bram told you of some of the things to look out for in here, yeah, you would. If you point that out to Bram, he said that's the harpies.
Okay. And Brim is the tabaxi?
Yes, Bram is the tabaxi, and you actually see
Okay.
Bram start to take bits of cloth
No,
out of his pockets.
Mags. I thought Mags was the.
Oh, Mag. Yes, sorry. What I say? I'm changing names, aren't I? Mag was the tabaxi. Mag starts
Okay.
taking a piece of cloth out and starts stuffing it into her ears and kind of nods to the rest of you to do the same.
Chovy uses a piece of herring, sticks it in each ear.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, it's all good.
Artie will encourage everyone because he understands what's coming as well as he hacks his ears.
Okay. So I'm assuming everyone is going to follow suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What else do you guys want to do with that information? Continue on.
What's Mags doing? Mag/Bram.
After he plugs his ears up, he just kind of holds up one paw to his mouth, like shh, be quiet. And he starts stealthily moving forward without trying not to
Mhm.
make any noise.
Okay. Chovy
Yeah.
will stealth along beside him.
Artie will do his best impersonation of a stealthy tabaxi.
Is anyone not stealthing? Let's put it that way. Take that as a
Chovy,
no.
what you got for armor?
Light armor. I don't have much. I'm very stealthy. Like I'm pretty much half naked.
Okay.
Other than my kilt, I ain't wearing much.
All right.
All right.
Good
Need
deal.
everyone to give me a stealth check. Whisper it to me. If you have disadvantage, you may need to click on that or roll it twice.
Didn't mean to roll that with perception or advantage, Brian. My bad.
It's okay. Oh, Niv. Then he whispered it to me. I wish it wasn't whispered, but you got to whisper it to me. Okay. And Chovy, what kind of armor are you wearing?
I'm just wearing light armor. I've got the unarmed defense going. Unarmored defense.
Okay, so you're not wearing armor at all then,
No,
right?
no, I'm wearing leather and a kilt.
Okay, okay. All right. So, as you got, okay, I need a marching order. So let's do it on this screen right here. So let me drop Bram here for you guys.
You mean Mag?
Why do I keep saying Bram? I'm such a
Bram's the
dumbass.
dwarf that gave
Yes,
us the
I
job.
know that, and that's why it's so frustrating for me to keep saying that freaking name.
Which the fact that I know it is bizarre.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll be going in this general direction. Chovy, whether you want to
Um,
be next, it's 10 foot wide is the gully, so you can be side by side, but no
yeah,
more
but
than 2 wide.
I'm holding Mag's tail.
Okay.
I've been talking with Mag the whole time. It only makes sense for me to be beside him.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay, so Misty, are you sending Pootie out in front? Or is she gonna stay
Yes,
close to you guys?
but a considerable height that is
You
not
gotta
endangered.
it's like a 10-foot cavern of these brambles. If she gets beyond 10 feet, you're not gonna see her anymore, and she may not be able to
Okay,
see
okay, okay.
much. It's a very tight
Okay, then.
spot here where it's dark. Does that make
And
sense?
Okay.
aren't
Yes,
owls
perfect.
like the primary food of harpies?
I mean, just to be fair, I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
Pootie is tiny, so she or he can fit through the brambles if you want to send her out, but you're not going to see her anymore if she goes more than 10 feet high.
Okay, okay, okay.
Is that what you want to do, or is she going to
And
stay back
and
behind you now?
and and I cannot see through his eyes, right? Or yes?
If you have that ability to see through Pootie's eyes, you can do that. I'm fine with that,
Yes.
but I'm saying you or no one else will see Pootie if you send them higher than 10 feet. She'll be in the thick of these, the brambles in the tree line.
Okay, okay.
So is that what you want to do? Send her up?
Uh, yes, I think I'm gonna take the risk and see if there is. Well, no, it's gonna stay here. Sorry.
All right, so you're not going to have Pootie Scott ahead.
Uh, no.
I'm not trying to set you up. I'm
I'm,
just
I'm,
making
I'm a
sure we're
little
clear.
afraid now. So I'm not sure if he's in danger. I don't want him to have any harm.
Okay.
So if it's dangerous, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Pull my notes back up here. All right. So as you guys tiptoe further, I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, but with advantage if you had your ears stuffed.
Public?
Yeah, because everyone's going to know. One more time, Missy. You get with advantage. So roll one more time.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oof.
Okay. That's everybody. One, two, three. Oh, yeah, I got to do Mr. Mag. Mr. Mags. Mr. Mags, you need to do your wisdom saving throw, Mr. Mags. Well, why don't you do it 2 times, Mr. Mags? Because so far you're not doing so good.
So we lose Mags right away. There we go.
There we go. All right. So you guys you can hear a humming, but you can't quite make out what it is, with the exception of Misty. And Misty has a dazed look in her eyes, and she starts to run ahead of you guys. So let me
Grab her as she goes past me.
1
Like
second.
this.
Let's resolve that once I put you on this
Yeah.
other map here. So copy over to my other map. Let's see here. So Chovy was in front. Barrett was in front. Right behind Chovy is who?
Misty,
Misty.
Me.
And then behind Misty is
Niv, and Artie.
Artie's behind Niv, right?
Artie's bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Looking
Oh,
at
I need
Niv's
the same thing for Misty and Jeff, unless they are somehow immune to this. The wisdom saves.
Oh,
Misty did.
I'm sorry for Pooty
Oh,
and Jeff.
yeah,
Pooty.
yeah. I, it's wisdom, right?
Correct.
Hootie Tang.
With advantage also.
Yeah, with advantage. Well, did you stuff Pooty's ears?
Who?
Looks like you don't need to because you rolled a 21.
Okay.
What about Jeff?
Uh,
Did Jeff do one?
Ryan, so Jeff would have been, as soon as we recognized that there was strange things afoot at the Circle K.
Yep.
Jeff would have nuzzled himself deep into the robes of Niv so that he wouldn't be exposed to anything.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll let him do it with advantage as well.
And that's wisdom, right?
Correct.
Jesus, I thought it was a 1 there for a second. I'm going, that's an odd 1. What the hell?
All right, so it's still just Misty that tries to sprint out ahead. So I need opposed athletics or acrobatics between Misty and Chovy to see if Chovy
Okay.
can stop her from running forward. And then
Okay.
I can probably move to another map once we resolve that.
So I roll acrobatics.
Or athletics,
Or-
whichever is better for you.
Acrobatics.
Okay, Misty avoids.
Beat me.
Do you have athletic? Do you have advantage on this for some reason, Chovy?
No, I just hadn't taken it off.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Your normal movement is 30, right, Misty?
My movement is
Yes.
right. Yes, right now is 40.
It's 40.
Oh,
Okay,
Yes.
so that's 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Oof. Okay, so let's do this. Move you guys to a new map. And then
Okay.
just to keep things interesting and make you guys nervous, let's try rolling initiative. You may have to zoom out. Roughly 50% is what I would say.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to drop Bram in here. Bram's with you. Bram, I said it again. Wow, I suck. Mag. Freaking mag. Mag, mag, mag. Mo mag. Me, my, mo mag. Mag. Okay, is everybody in except for mag?
Think mag num condoms.
I-
Okay.
Oh no, Misty's gonna get another move.
Oh.
She can make another save at the end of her turn. So she'll do that basically at the start of her turn to see if she continues to move forward or not. Crap. Is Mag in there? Nope, Mag's not in there
Nope.
yet.
And neither is Artie.
All right, did you forget to click on your token first?
No, I didn't even click it. I I missed the call to roll initiative. I apologize.
Call to arms.
Okay, everybody's in there? Oh, look, Mag is first. He's going to. I think he's just going to sprint after Misty because he knows what the F is up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, but that is his dash to get there because he can move just as fast as Misty. Okay. Just gotta figure out when you guys have to do this save again, while they continue to sing, or if it's a once you save, you're good. Anybody remember that? I gotta look it up.
Pretty sure it's once you save, you're good.
I would expect you to say that, Gary.
For every other round too. Like we come across harpies in 6 months, same thing. We've already saved.
Once we get to Barrett, it won't matter.
Barrett's going to convert them all.
Barrett's going to sing louder.
A successful
Nice.
saving throw ends the effect on that creature and makes the creature immune to this harpy song for 24 hours.
There's other harpies.
Okay. All right, so that's as far as Mag can get. He just runs across the mucky bottom of the ravine. Again, seems like not leaving a sound as he runs, but he gets up to Misty, and that's his turn. Okay, Misty.
Okay, do I know what is happening, or I just run?
Sorry, should have looked it up while I was there. Whether you do this at the end of your turn. Well, charmed. Can repeat the saving throw every time it takes damage from anything. It also repeats a saving throw before direct route includes a dangerous space. Repeats saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So that means on your turn, you just need to run in the direction that you hear, which is over here.
Okay.
You see where I'm pinging? I'm probably on the wrong layer, sorry. Run in this direction. You see where I'm pinging now?
Okay. Yes, I know. I see. So I move there, right? Oh,
As far as you can, this direction. With the dash.
I think I have to follow. What second?
Hold on, I'm gonna adjust your position because you don't quite make it that far. I say you get to about right here, and you are somewhat oblivious to this. And the rest of you cannot see this, so this is theater of the mind a little bit.
Okay.
Some lizard-looking creature turns to you and hisses. And Missy, I need you to make me some kind of a save as soon as I look it up here.
Okay.
As you continue to run in that direction.
Okay.
It is a
Whisper or-
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh.
Shit. All right, so I guess Bram is the only one here to see this. So her footsteps stop right here, and Misty, you are now restrained. No, not the encounter. I want the actual thing. You are restrained. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay,
But
that's
not
that,
not on the end of this.
and that is your turn, Misty.
Okay.
Okay, Barit.
Britt chimes out, Bill Shagath, hold us in thy embrace. And he'll pull out his Twilight Sanctuary. So anyone who ends their turn can either get hit points or have charmed or frightened removed from their person. And then he's also going to move forward 30 feet just towards where Misty just ran off to.
And this aura lasts for how long? Or is that instantaneous?
It lasts 1 minute, or until I'm knocked out or die.
All right, so it's an aura of 30 feet. I'm gonna give your token a little bit of an aura here. I can't. We use the health meter, so 30 feet from Barit is where this aura is, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also lit up, if that means anything. We can all see in the dark, but
Okay.
for anything that might not, as it applies.
Anything
And
else
that's
for
going to
Brit?
be. Nope, that'll be it for now.
Okay. Next up is Nirvana.
Me already. Holy crap. Well, I was going to do that, but I don't need to because Barit managed that one. Nope, that's not going to do it. All right, well, I will move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Oh, that's not good. How far away is he from me?
He being
70 feet, 45 feet.
to be clear, you can't see Missy. This little outcropping area is kind of blocking your view.
Not really a lot I can do yet at this point. So I am going to teach Brian a lesson for allowing me to cast spells.
Like you do every week, Rob.
Yep.
And for giving you magic items.
That's right.
And inspiration cards.
That's exactly right.
It was like
I am going to cast this
blue ones, it looks like.
spell.
2 or 3 shelves down.
Hey, Don, you need to get yourself on mute. We're having a side conversation.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, I'm going to cast this spell at 3rd level.
Oh, shit, probably something I'm unprepared for.
Yep, it's not. That's why I said I'm going to do something that makes Brian unhappy that I'm allowed to cast spells.
Is this a special thing, or do I need to pull in like a normal beast?
Well, it's a summon beast, so you'll have when you cast the spell, choose an environment. I'm going to choose land. Creature resembles an animal of my choice that is native. So really, all you need to do, Brian, is just do a search for. I think it's beast of land. If you just type in beast, you'll get a bunch of choices.
Oh yeah, there's lots of beasts of land. PB 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? Like the level?
Yeah. So I cast this at level 3.
Okay. Looks like it shows a hit point, 1 hit point, which I'm assuming is not correct. Does it need to be?
That would be a good assumption.
I'm sorry.
Hit points. There is 5 plus 5 times your ranger level. So 5 plus 5 times your ranger level.
So it would be my Wyclaren level
Okay.
because it's a Wyclaren spell for me. So it'd be 5 times my level, which is what 5 times 7. We're 7, right?
Now, I thought you guys were 6 here.
I think
Yeah,
we're 6.
Maybe we're 6. Okay, 5 times 6, so 30
35
hit points. Plus 5, yeah.
Okay. And it's AC. It says it's 16, unless there's something else that modifies that.
Nope. It would be pretty straightforward in the stat block.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and give you access to it.
Where'd you put it?
1 second. I'm still giving you access to it.
Oh, okay.
I just dragged it over, so it's probably either at the very top or very bottom of the journals.
Yep, very top.
But
Okay.
you should be able to just shift, double click on this token right here.
Oh, you already brought it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to go in and give it so people can see its name.
And so it has a range of 90 feet.
Okay, so you can place it.
So I can cast it 90 feet ahead of me. So I'm going to cast it in the path that I can see to about right there. And then I'm going to tell it to attack. Attack! Actually, I'm not going to tell it anything. No, I am going to tell it because because my poor little Jeff, he's got sensitive ears. He does not like loud noises like that.
Does it have any kind of like immunities to visually based things? If not, it needs to make me a Constitution saving throw.
My Land of the Beast does not have any sort of immunities that I can see. So Constitution saving throw?
Correct.
Not good.
Okay, so wherever you cast him to, he is now restrained in that spot.
Okay.
We got token status. Do I have a token status for restrained? I do. I'm gonna give Misty one.
I cannot even talk in this state, right?
Okay, what else you want to do there? Niv?
Well, you can't really do anything else, and that was my action. And then for Niv's bonus action, she is going to cast her Shaxa cantrip, which empowers one of her weapons, I think. No, she's going. Yeah, that's what she's going to do. Yep.
That's a bonus action thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's bonus action.
Okay. All right. That it?
That's it.
Okay. Jeff's not doing anything?
Nope.
Okay.
When Niv ends from the Twilight Sanctuary, it can add 12 temporary hit points.
Damn.
Nice. Thank you.
And I'll roll that again if everyone, as people end their turns.
I need to give your Beast of the Land a restrained token status when you get a chance, Rob.
Yep.
Okay, next up are these guys. Cute little lizards. Just sort of fawning over Misty, this goddess that has come into their presence. To be somewhat... I know they're not very that enamored. So this one's going to salivate as he looks up at Misty, restrained there.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to try to sink his teeth into you.
I'm going to die.
What's Spanish for oh shit?
I would say me cago en la puta.
Caba la puta.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I would name my next cat that. Hey, macaba la puta. My wife
Sounds
has no
Literally
idea.
will be like I sit on the prostitute.
Oh, I have
But
advantage on my
it's not
attack.
it has not literal sense. It's just
No,
an
no
expression.
doubt.
All right, I just rolled again to see if I get a crit. So if 18 hits you, you take 21 points of total damage.
Wow. Okay. 21.
And then this one is going to step up here and also try to take a bite of you. Because whatever its brother does, it can do better. Well, maybe not better. If 17 hits you, that's 20 points. Roll one more time because he gets advantage. Okay, still the first damage. Okay, and that is their turn. Joby.
Joby goes, "Roar! I'm hungry like the wolf, and goes into a rage. And he's going to go 10.
Well, before you
20.
run, Mag is going to yell back at you guys once they're in the fight. He says to avert your eyes. Don't look at them in the eyes.
Okay. 40. Now, my Berserker kilt, when I rage, gives me an extra 10 on my dash. So I'm going to go 50 to here. And then...
Chovy,
Yes.
are you averting your eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, why wouldn't I? I'm just
You
trying
didn't
to
say
figure
it.
out how to do a ranged attack without looking at them.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
You can still attack them. You just have disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a javelin from here. Just a regular old javelin.
Don't throw one.
Why? Yeah, I wouldn't hit Misty.
You just jinked yourself there.
Fuck, now I'm afraid to hit the button. Nope. It's an 18. Oh, yeah, disadvantage, so 16. Hopefully that hits.
16. The one that's this one right
Just
here
for
above
7.
Misty.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay, a 16 does hit these guys.
Just the
They're just-
7.
They're just
Rage
poor little
damage, not on.
lizards. It lets go of Misty's arm for a second. It looks at you and hisses as like saliva pours out its mouth. Anything else, Chobi?
No, that's it that I can do for now.
Let's see here. Oh, it's the end of round. That happens. Artie.
Bonus for Chovy.
Sorry?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
10 hit
Ah,
points.
you're the man.
Enjoy,
it.
enjoy.
Oh, I'll need them.
You don't need them.
Oh,
What
I
are you
will.
doing? Don, you with us?
I am
Hey.
still muted, apparently.
Okay.
Artie's going to move 50 feet. Can't
Can't quite see the bad guys from there.
quite see the bad guys from there.
Imagine this is like a side of a cliff right here.
Okay. I believe I can even on my broom I can double my movement if I use
Yeah, I think you said
dash,
it before.
correct?
You just
Yeah.
can't fly higher than 10 feet without running
Nope.
into the thorny brambles above you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to move there. And
Safe to assume you are averting your eyes as well?
it's safe to assume that I am not.
You are not. Okay, then give me a constitution save, Artie.
Okay. Doo-doo.
Okay. Able to shake it off.
And I am Fey, so I do have that at advantage, so. But yeah, that's all I can do because I used up all my movement.
Okay.
Or I used my dash.
Next up, more singing from a different direction this time. This time the music is from over here. So I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Public?
Yeah, because everyone will know.
And with advantage, right? Because our ears are still plugged.
Correct.
Shit.
Okay, anybody get below a 15 with advantage?
Okay, I'm going to burn a card
Oh, it's a great idea.
and reroll because this card sucks. And do I get to reroll with advantage or just
No,
one
it
roll?
gives you one extra roll.
Yeah, so with advantage, right?
Oh, just one extra roll.
Oh, son of a bitch.
What about you, Artie? You gonna burn one, or are you gonna?
I am going to do the same thing.
Okay.
I hope to get a better than a 5, though. Wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
Damn, I got the same thing and lost a card. And
Okay,
I was laughing at.
So Chovy and Artie, on your turn, you can do nothing but move in this direction as fast as you can.
Over here?
See, yeah, where I'm picking,
Oh, well, that sucks.
it's
That's
it's
the
up
wrong
above the
direction.
tree line, so you're gonna like want to try to climb some of these thorny brambles, but you can take a clear path as far as you can without running into brambles,
Yeah.
because it does not implore you to climb through dangerous areas, but you will try to get as close as you can. That makes
And
sense?
is it our full dash or
Yes.
just son of a bitch?
Right?
And at the end of your turn, you can make another save.
That's 100 for me. That's
That's
100
100 for
feet.
me, too.
Oh, crap apples.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
End of round one. Got to strategize.
Yeah.
We
Shit.
need to quit
I forgot about Mag.
failing these rolls.
Can we see these harpies or no?
You can only hear them.
Yeah.
As long as everyone
Uh-oh.
stays close enough to Barit, he can also end charms with
Oh, shit.
his aura. So
that's right.
if you want a
When we
little
move past
extra,
Brit.
if you want a little extra help, just
Yeah,
stay
but we're
close.
going to move right past you, so we should be. As we move into your aura, we should lose.
Yeah, but it only counts when we stop in his aura.
Yeah, that would fall on Brian because it's when you end your turn.
Okay.
What if I pick you up as I run by? Take you with me.
Do what you will.
Okay,
Off
so
to
Mag
lucky
failed
time.
her save
Mm.
as well. So Mag's gonna be running towards that.
Oh, shit.
You guys need to strategize anymore? Or you guys good to go?
No, I'm just good to go. This is going to be tough.
So Mag is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You got to go
7,
16
10.
or 40.
Now she gets to the bottom of this tree right and just looking up. Again, you don't have to climb through the thorny stuff. You don't go
gotcha.
through difficult terrain to get there, but you just try to get as close as you can.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then he can make another save at the end of his turn. Let me do it one more time because his freaking ears are still stuffed.
If Mag ends his turn, is it a charm effect, Brian?
It is.
Then I'll just instantly turn it off with the aura.
Oh, you can do that as a reaction?
Yeah, so for the channel divinity, rather than give them temporary hit points, I can end one effect, causing it to be charmed or frightened.
Just make sure
So
it doesn't take a
it's not a
reaction
bonus
for every
action or
person.
anything.
It just
It
automatic
just
does that to
happens.
everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay. All right. So then Mag is no longer charmed. I'll get rid of that token status marker.
Already realizing that they're outside of range.
Okay, Misty, you are restrained. Give me, since they did that, you're no longer mesmerized by the song, but you're restrained by this
Okay.
thing. So while you're restrained, you have disadvantage on your attacks, disadvantage on deck
Okay.
saves, and attackers have advantage against you, and you can't move.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my Fey step, and let me find it 1 second here. And teleport just close to Chubby. This 30 feet. Yeah, here. Can I do that?
Yeah, as long as Face Step
With
says it
my-
doesn't require any of your movement to do that, then you can do
No,
that.
it's like a magic ability for my race.
Right, I get that. I'm just making sure that
Oh.
Face Step doesn't say something about it takes 5 feet of your movement to do a Face
Nope.
Step.
But read the bottom.
Read the bottom. Oh, did you put it in the chat? I missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was looking it up.
5 feet of you before you teleport must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, how the tides have turned. Slicks. You thorny prick.
Okay. What's your spell save DC, Misty?
Let me check. But I don't think I have to use my spell DC is okay. Let me check. My spell DC is 15, but I think I don't use my spell DC. I have to use charisma, so it's gonna be less. It's 8 plus my proficiency bonus, that is 3. 11. My charisma is -1.
So DC
So
12.
yeah.
Okay, that's everything within 5 feet of you. So let me do it for the one on the left, and then the one on the right. Wow.
So they are a
Like,
little scared
Brian,
of
it
me.
says one creature of your choice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Okay, yeah. So
Okay,
this
Sorry.
one,
okay, then
this one is
the
frightened.
one that attacked me. Okay.
Yep.
Because I yell a lot before I do that, and then I'm going to move teleport here.
Misty farted
And
and it repelled the basilics.
is no here, sorry. And then I'm going to cast haste on Chovy. Let me
Oh,
find it
What?
thank you.
because
Haste?
he's going to. Yes, let me
So he
check.
can run faster towards the enemy?
He has a lot of things, I think. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I cannot. Here.
Okay, Chovy, give yourself a
And
hasted token
then
action.
Sweet. I can only go
Then
so
I can
far,
move.
so this works out good.
I can still move my 40 feet, right?
Nope. You are still restrained. You have to make another Constitution saving throw to break out of restrained.
Ah, okay.
Because your feet
Then I
are
can.
basically like turning to stone, Misty.
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Then.
I like it.
Well, I don't like it, but
Constitution saving
then,
throw,
then I.
Misty,
Oh yes, sorry.
at the end of your
Check.
turn. So when you're done doing everything else, Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I think I cannot do anything else, right? Uh, I spend my bonus action, my action. So yeah. Constitution here.
All right. You feel your first your feet, then your calves, your knees are all getting like hard. You kind of just concentrate really hard. You can feel like a thin layer of skin just kind of falls off the bottom legs, and you break out of it. You're no longer restrained.
Oh,
So I'm gonna clear your token status.
we.
That's the end of your turn.
All right, I have a little bonus health just for you.
7 temporary hit points, Misty.
Oh, thank you, thank you, sir. Let me check.
You can just add it to your regular hit points. I think you're got more than 7 to spare. So
Uh,
yeah, because you're down like 13 hit points. Looks like.
I'm 34 minus 21 is I'm on 13. Yes. So
Okay.
I'm on 20 now.
Yeah, just add 7 hit points for that. You don't have to worry about adding temporary hit points. Just add 7 hit points to yourself.
Okay.
Okay, Britt. What would you like to do
All
here?
right. Britt's going to move a little further down the path because he doesn't feel like he has a full grasp of the battlefield. Uh, and does he notice that Mag is looking pretty much straight up where he's
Straight.
standing?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, he's going to point above his head, kind of where the open space meets the tree line, and call out, "Bill Shagath deems you. Show yourselves," and casts Fairy Fire, trying to highlight anything that might be up in the trees.
And range is 60 feet. So you doing the full length of that? Are you doing at the end of your 60 feet is where you're going to cast this 20-foot cube?
Yes, up in the tree line.
Okay.
Hoping to, outline whatever might be up there.
Okay. Okay. And that's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to GM roll this. Okay. You can see the flash of the fairy fire up above. Again, it's hard to see through it up there. You can see where your fairy fire hit. Lots of stuff glowing, but you can't tell if it's trees or something else. But there's definitely stuff glowing up there. You just can't tell what it is. That make sense?
It does. Yep. All right,
Anything else, Britt?
otherwise, he's going to take advantage of his own healing and end his turn. Or
Okay.
I guess I should say temporary health.
Yep. Okay, Nirvana.
There. When does he get to redo his Constitution saving throw? At the end of his turn?
Who are you talking about?
My summoned beast.
Oh, yes, at the end of his turn.
Okay.
But he's restrained. He can still, do stuff. Just can't can't move. Disadvantage
You
on
can,
attacks.
is there something directly in front of him that's a bad guy?
Can you see through your beast's eyes?
No, but he can see through his own eyes, and he would
Oh,
know that if there was something directly in front of him, he would fight it.
okay. If he's looking at it and he's making me, well, he already did that though, right? He's restrained because of that. So yeah, he sees them still.
So he sees the ones that are 15 feet in front of him, but there's nothing directly in front of him.
Right.
Nothing, within 5 feet of him. No,
Okay. It's dark, Brian. That's why I'm asking.
I get it.
Now it is not dark, but I still can't see the stupid animals. But you know what I can do? I'll tell you what I can do. I can drop a fucking fireball.
I was waiting for someone to do that.
Not just a fireball, for the record. An effing fireball. And the fireball looks a lot like this. If I can find where fireball is. Spells. Antagonize. No. Fireball. Fireball. And it drops that fireball. I never remember where you put the thingers. But he can see, so she can see her beast. She's going to drop it so that it doesn't hit her beast, but it's going to take out everything that's north of her beast.
So you're casting it beyond the beast?
I'm casting it north of her beast.
But you have to cast it to a place you can see, though. Isn't that how fireball works?
Does it?
I don't think so.
All right. So then I will cast it right here.
It doesn't say a point you can see, does it?
Nope, it does not. But you're the DM.
Spreads around corners.
I would like to cast it so the edge of it's right here. That's what I would like to do.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So you're not going to get your beast. You just want to get all these guys.
Correct.
Okay. All right,
And
so
all of the foliage.
Okay, dexterity saving throws. My very dexterous little lizards. They're gonna kill this. Just watch them. Woohoo!
Holy fark.
Woo!
And you roll a 0, you take double. That's vulnerability.
32 points. It's not gonna take much. All right, you're screaming like a weird whining sound of like a child's toy that's losing all its air. As they make that noise, I need Chovy, Britt, Nirvana, and Misty. I'll give me perception rolls with disadvantage.
To you or open?
Well, since Britt's already done hers out in the open, everybody gets theirs in the open.
Yeah, I'm a little too fast. My bad.
Disadvantage, I said, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it's not.
Okay, so 12, 5, 20 in it. Artie, you're in this mess as well. Roll me a perception roll.
Okay. At disadvantage.
Okay, so that means that Niv is the only one that notices this. Niv, you can
Because of the
feel.
brightness, because of the bright flash of the fireball.
Yes, exactly. Everyone else is blinded by that. Niv, you can feel the ground underneath you start to kind of shake like a small tremor.
It's a good thing Artie failed it anyways, because he's on his broom.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
Niv is going to use her ring of flying, and she is going to fly 10 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And she's going to fly 10 feet up into the air.
Excuse me.
And she's going to fly above that rock. She's going to fly and alight She's using fancy words. She's going to alight on top of the rock.
Well, so you're roughly about 5 feet below any more thorny brambles up above your head. But that's cool.
Okay.
That's a $5 word.
Anything else, Niv?
No, I think that yes, actually, she is going to cast spiritual weapon. Oh no, did she just cast a spell? Yeah, she can't cast spiritual weapon. She'll wait for do that later. Nope, nothing else as a bonus action.
All right. Unless my powers of trigonometry fail me, Niv, you can have some even more temp points.
I already have more than that. Thank you.
Yeah,
They stack.
No.
They don't stack.
Is this something special with Twilight? Because temp is not supposed to
I'm
stack.
not reading anything that says it doesn't stack.
Temporary
Yeah,
hit points never stack.
Yeah, they don't stack.
Oh.
That would make that super overpowered.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are. All right. So next up are my cute little lizard folk. They look somewhat sad and crispy. They continue to wail. But this one is not frightened, so he's going to move up to its closest thing here. Anybody within eyesight of this one that's not averting their eyes, he's making me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm averting my eyes.
Yeah, I assumed everybody was, so this means you have
Barrett was
disadvantage on your
facing
attacks.
towards Mag, so
Okay. All right, so this one's going to try to attack the beast of the land with a bite attack. And assuming that, he's restrained, so I get one more for advantage. So 19 for 19 damage.
The beast, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so this one is frightened, and frightened means he can't move closer to the line of sight of its source of the fear, which was Misty, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Misty and Artie see this plain as day. You watch this thing kind of put his face to the ground, and then he burrows into the earth.
What a dick.
Okay, and Chovy.
Chovy's got to run, right?
Yeah, if you're still
5, 10,
enthralled.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to the edge, and then Barrett's thing takes it off. But that's the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, 'cause that save is at the end of your turn. And Britt, your
Yeah.
thing happens at the end of their turn as well. Is that correct?
it does.
I think he has
So
double
what's
speed
my...
because of the haste.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I can only go this far because of I'm trying to climb up the trees to get to the things. What's the saving throw?
It doesn't matter because Britt ends it.
Oh, okay. So there we go.
Yep, you're still hasted, but you're no longer enthralled or charmed by the
I'm no
luring
longer
music.
Chicken Little.
Yep, that is correct. Okay.
Britt, I assume you did the same thing for my beast of the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's in range. It's at 45, which no, it's too far.
Okay.
Apologies.
Yeah, well.
All right. Next up is Artie.
Okay. Artie.
So I've got to travel my full movement, and then that's as far as I can go. Is that accurate?
Yeah, because you're not going to go into harm's way, go careening through all the thorns and shit. But once you get to there,
Okay.
Britt will end your charm condition
Okay.
at the end of your turn.
Okay. No. Once I pass a con save for the basilisk, do I have to keep making those?
Once you pass it for that beast, you're immune to it.
Okay.
You're immune to
Just-
that beast's gaze.
That's per beast. Okay.
Correct. Let me read it again,
All
make
right.
sure. On a success, the effect ends. On a failure, blah, blah. It doesn't say that, but that's what I'm going to assume. So if you make the save, you're immune to that creature's gaze moving forward.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then was that at the end of my turn that I get that removed or?
Yes, at the
Correct.
end.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
my turn's done.
All right. The alluring sound stops. End of round 2. You guys want to strategize?
We need to go kill that basilisk and watch for wherever the other one pops up.
Yeah.
Since
There's
Neve noticed
more
it,
than one other one.
do they say anything about the tremors? 'Cause Britt's
Did
still
who say
standing
anything
on the
about the
ground
tremors?
right there. Niv.
Yep, she did.
Okay.
Not to mention the fact that you saw one of them go underground.
I don't think
That
Barrett
high
saw
up,
it.
I don't think Britt would have been able to see it. He was facing away towards Mag.
Oh.
But as long as you said something, okay.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay. Mag is up first. No longer charmed by this. It's like, evil devils. Oh shit. Avert my eyes. What's this heathen beast over here? Let me do something. What the hell can Mag do? Mag, where's your character sheet? Mag, get your shit together. Mag, what can you do? Mag pulls out a longbow. He's gonna shoot that son of a bitch. He's gonna try again because that one sucked. There we go. Ah. And oh, that should have been disadvantaged. So that's the first attack. Misses. Oh, let me do all that again. 1, 2. There we go.
There
A
we
19.
go.
19 for 8. Arrow sinks in. He's going to slink back in this direction to get out of line of sight of the monster. Just avert your eyes. Kill it. Okay, next up, before Misty. Hey guys.
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
It's not your turn yet, Misty, because something else is about to come out. So, that the ground begins to shake. Poor old Misty is in the wrong spot because erupting out of the ground right here is a much larger one. As rocks go flying as this thing erupts out of the ground. You need to make me a dexterity saving throw, Misty.
Oh my god.
If you fail, you're gonna fall on your tuchus.
Dexterity, right?
Correct.
Oh.
Okay, and you're going to take a little bit of damage from the rock that explodes as this thing comes out of the ground. Not a whole lot. 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are prone.
Okay.
So that's where you turn your token sideways. If you haven't done it yet, I can do it for you. Remember how to turn your token sideways?
Sideways, no.
Click on your token. There's like these little blue dots that show up on the 4 corners, and there's also one right above you. If you click on that one little blue square, and then it should allow you to rotate your token left or right. You see what I'm saying?
It's prone, right?
If you click on your token, you should see like there's 4 little blue squares along the 4 corners of her, and there's also one blue square above like her health bar. If you click on that square above her health bar, that will allow you to kind of scroll, click, and drag to move your token sideways.
But I cannot see the spot you said. I click in the token and then I have 3 bubbles on the top.
No, you just click on your token, and then right
slightly
around
below the 3 bubbles, there's a little blue square.
You just kind of grab it and drag it to one side, and it rotates you.
Someone shoot David a screenshot in Discord
sorry,
for me. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Like I said, you're learning.
Yep.
Don't sweat it. Well, now what you should sweat is this thing coming up to you.
Yeah.
Are you averting your eyes, Misty?
I not because I wanted to use one bad sense. You remember the spell? So I tried to get my eyes closed.
Yeah, bat sense. That was a long time ago. Put that again in chat so I can see what it is.
Okay, but I didn't use it yet. I just want to do it.
Oh, you
here.
haven't used it yet. Okay.
No, no, no.
So
I want to, but
well,
here.
that'll be on your turn. Use that. You
Yeah,
can't
but
use it here as a reaction. So
okay.
does that mean you are averting your eyes, or you're not averting your eyes? You know what
Yeah,
averting your
I
eyes
guess
means?
so.
That may be a translation thing. It's basically you're not looking straight at the beast because it has
No,
this
yeah.
petrifying gaze.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you don't have to worry about that, but it is going to try to eat you. First with a
Okay.
bite. Oof. I'm assuming a 12 misses you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Still got some movement left. So get right up in here, and now it's got choices. 1, 2, 3, Barrett. 4, 5, 6, Misty. Okay, Barrett, you're going to get a claw. And Barrett, are you averting your eyes?
Yeah, Britt wasn't facing that direction in the first place. He was staring towards where Mag was.
Brian,
All right.
I
Go
I
ahead.
have a question about initiative. Just wondering how come this thing's going before Misty.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why did I move her up there?
Right.
Ooh.
Hey, let's retcon. Woohoo! You didn't see anything.
Oh, thanks God.
So, well, I didn't hit you
Misty.
anyway.
Hey, Misty, run.
Yeah, yeah.
You didn't see anything. You don't know what's coming,
Okay.
Misty.
Okay. No, no, but I knew what I was going to do before. I told you also.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to start the blade song. Let me tell you here.
Okay.
And with my action, I cast Bad Sense. Here.
Line sight.
Think you can cast those two things?
No, but the first one is not a spell.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're right. You're right. I
it's
saw
my
you
ability
link
for
it. I saw
the.
you link it twice and saw they were both. Disregard.
Oh, sorry. No, no, no.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move a little through Brett. Just to get into his aura, just in case.
Just in case something
Something
comes out of the ground.
Yeah, for
Surely,
example.
surely
Yeah.
that's why. Just in case.
Okay.
On the off chance.
Okay, is that it for Misty?
His God is watching
Yeah,
you.
that's it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So, second verse, same as the first. The ground rumbles and then rocks go flying out from this location down here. You guys watch this larger lizard beast come roaring out and screaming. And you hear like the similar calls, but much weaker, cry out from over here, this little one.
Did
As
you
this one,
just make this up, Brian, or this was something you were going to do before?
no, Mama's been here like the whole time.
I'm
She was
just
off hunting.
joking.
She was off hunting until her baby started to cry. Then she came a running. Okay. All right. So train out to there. So 5, 10, 15 can still reach you though.
Oh,
She
come
is
on.
pissed off. You guys are beating up on her babies. Okay. So same thing again. A bite. 1, 2, 3 is going to be Brit. Okay, Brit, you get the wrath of the bite because she does not like this. 16 probably does not hit you. Is that correct?
It does actually.
Oh, okay then. Enjoy those 31 points of soothing relief. And second attack will be at Misty. This is a claw. The claw. I haven't said that in a long time. 26 for 9.
Oh, come on.
And then the second claw attack is going to be at Misty again. Misty, what did you do to this guy? Oh yeah, that's right. You retconned that he didn't come out after you. No, I'm not playing favorites. 16 for 9.
No. I am 20 now because of the blade song.
Ah. Okay. Double check that Big Mama can't do anything else. Big Mama, what else you got? 3 attacks. Ooh. Ooh, does she want to use that now? Oh. Yeah, she does. So you watch her breathe in and then scream. a huge cone out of her mouth. That's going to get everybody except for Chovy. Everybody in this direction, sorry. So I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
There's a charmed effect.
No, this is not a charmed effect. This is an acid effect.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
A second, go back and look what the DC was on this. DC 15 Constitution saving throw versus 23 or half on a success.
Oh, burn a card. If I had one, I would for you, my buddy. You can burn a card and re-roll your con
Yeah,
save.
Brit is going to throw a card to try to re-roll that.
Missy, this affects you as well. So I need to make a
Yes,
Constitution saving throw.
And it was wasted.
Oh,
Okay. Constitution here.
I just want to point out, our people who would beat tanks are doing really bad job of keeping the cleric alive. As Barit
We got-
goes down and
we
his
got
aura
scared.
falls with him.
We got scared.
But if you are a 0 points of life.
Yeah, I'm at
going to use
-7.
this.
It's
I
just
can
zero.
use. Can I use this card? I don't know how to show you.
You want to burn a card to have him re-roll the save? Or is a card you actually want to play?
I have an inspiration pot that gets him to 1 point and recovers from prom and is surrounded by a globe of invulnerability until the end of his next turn.
Good
Okay,
one.
if you want to play a card, just click on it down under by your name, and then drag it onto the desktop, and it'll drop it there.
Okay.
There you go.
Here it is.
And then also, if you want to see what the card somebody else played, if you click on it and then click the Z button, it'll expand so you can read what somebody else played as well.
Stop what you're doing. And you can play that card, that's fine. But I am also playing this card. Because you know what? Screw you, Brian. That's why.
Okay, I gotta look at the new card now. All right, so what I find is interesting is Misty's card says she calls upon her deity to save Barrett, who's been going on and on about his god Bill, and it's another god that's going to bring Bill or Barrett back.
No, I can't play my card.
You can't.
My card isn't about an ally. Disregard it. I'm gonna.
Gone though.
I know. I had to get rid of it. I would like Barrett to re-roll his save though. No, you know what? Don't worry about it. You're playing your card. Do your thing.
All right, Britt. So per Misty's card, if I remember correctly, what's it say? You're at 1 hit point.
He came to 1 hit point. Yes.
And he's
And
got
you
a
have a
globe of protection.
Global invulnerability until the end of your next turn. Okay. There you go,
But
Barrett.
because I dropped, Twilight Sanctuary has dropped because I was unconscious momentarily.
Ah, okay. I mean, no more temporary hit points, no more instant ending of whatever.
So are they gone? Like if we had them, they're gone?
So if you have them, they'll stay, but you can't refill
benefit
them
anymore.
Yeah.
or exchange them if you were to roll higher with them.
Okay.
Okay. Let me do this out in the open. Those of you that may know what this is. Okay. All right, that's it for Mama. Barrett, you're alive. You have a global vulnerability around you until the end of your turn.
Cool. So
save the world.
Do I know that this globe gives invulnerability?
I'll say that Missy's God whispers in your ear that I am the
I
true
have to
God.
ask Misty, who is your god? I have to know if I'm gonna agree with this.
It's Heldath.
All right, well, we're
I
gonna
wrote it in
have
the chat.
some theological
Heldath.
debates. Yeah, so Barit's just gonna take the dash action, knowing that he's got that bonus. He doesn't have to worry about getting beamed in the back of the head while invulnerable.
Okay.
Go. Nice.
Yeah, so
That
he
it for
he just
Brit?
runs away this turn. Yeah, that's all he has.
Okay. Come here. You can still do something as a bonus action even when you dash. You good? Where are you looking?
Checking to see. I don't think I have anything useful for bonus actions. So yeah, he's just gonna run.
Could drink a healing potion.
No, that he's going to trust the rest of his party to make sure he doesn't
Okay.
get followed.
Okay. Nirvana.
All right. So my beast of the land is going to hit the creature that's in front of it with a maul attack. It's going to miss. Don't think it gets multi attack. No, it does not. And I am going to dismiss it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast this spell on top of Mama. Spell is called Whirlpool. Sorry, the spell is called Water Spout. Sorry. Conjure a whirling cylindrical column of water 10 feet in diameter, 60 feet tall, rising up from the ground, or a body of water. So it's going to rise up from the ground, 10 feet in diameter, right on top of Mama. Mama needs to roll a DC 17 strength saving throw or be sucked into the spout.
Nice. Okay, where is Big Mama? Where'd I put her thing? There she is. Strength saving throw. Not too bad for her. Not
Oh,
good
she
enough.
made it.
Oh, yeah. So that means nothing or half or what?
Yeah, she's still in the middle of it. She's just
Okay.
not grappled.
Okay.
And she's going to take bludgeoning damage when she starts her turn in that spout next time.
Okay.
And she will be grappled by it. And
Give
she
her-
will have Oh, she has disadvantage on that saving throw. Roll it again.
Why does she have disadvantage?
Because it says so in the spell. Creatures in water have disadvantage. Oh, she's not in water. She's in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how that translates.
Okay.
Fish would have disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's any creature that if I cast this while they're standing in a pool,
Yeah.
then it happens.
Okay, that would
Yeah.
make sense. Yeah.
Any creature that starts its turn inside the spout takes 2d6 bludgeoning and is grappled by the spout. So when she starts her turn, her next turn, she's gonna take damage and be grappled.
What was the save for then?
To see if she got sucked into it.
Oh, okay. I'm with you. Okay. Yep. Okay. Anything else, Nirvana?
No. No.
Okay.
So she's still ground level, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Next up, I put the little guy on the map layers. You don't see them in the turn order, but they're up next. So can't move closer to something within line of sight. Well, he's on the ground, so he can't see here, can he? 20. You watch as this thing's head comes up out of the ground right here. He's like, oh shit! He's misty. So I'm assuming everyone is still averting their eyes. You don't have to worry about the gaze. And
Brian, I need to before you go further.
Yep.
I need to retcon what I did here because I didn't calculate it right. I'm actually casting it here. Any creature within 10 feet of the spout then gets sucked up into it. This basilisk wasn't here before. You just made it live. Is that right?
Correct. He
Okay.
burrowed to that spot.
I want to cast it here. If I cast it where I cast it, Misty would have been sucked into it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, just so that you know.
All right, so let me see if these guys have tremor sense. I don't think they do. They don't. So how convenient. Sticks his head up. He's getting sucked up into a whirlpool, right? If he doesn't make a strength saving throw.
He's within 10 feet of it, so he needs to cast. He needs
You're
to
really trying to-
DC 17. DC
you're really
17 strength.
Try to piss off Mama. Oh no!
He is in the spout and will take that damage next turn.
This is his turn, so he didn't start his turn there, but that's where he was going. So he takes a damage here because he failed, right? The 6 bludgeoning. Is that what that is?
2d6. So 6 bludgeoning. That's what I crappily rolled.
Okay, and then he gets sucked
He
up
is
into
grappled.
The thing. Okay, he's grappled.
Targets are restrained and grappled in this way.
This poor little guy just can't win at life. He's frightened and grappled and sucked up into a whirlpool. So let me give his token a little blue hint to it to represent that he's swimming. Okay. Now back to this guy. I still had movement left. 5, 10, 15, 20. How far can they go? They're little. They have
So he's within 10 feet of it now. He needs to roll.
Yep. Okay, so strength saving throw. Little guy. Mama!
Bye-bye.
Ah! Mama! That's that same 6 points, I guess. And he is restrained in water. You give him a blue marker tint. Give him token status restrained. Grappled or restrained? Which was it?
It is grappled and restrained, actually.
Oh,
Targets are restrained while grappled in this way.
okay. That is their turn. Chovy.
Where's the center point of where you cast that, Rob? Right here?
No, right here.
Okay, so I can get in here without being.
Yep.
sucked
Oh,
into it.
no. Not if you go within 10 feet of it, dude. You are not going to be able to flank.
I
if that's
can't
what
get
you're
on
trying to
with
do.
10 feet of this guy?
No. You can't go within 10 feet of where I'm marking right now.
Okay. So
It's a 10-foot diameter, which
I
means
know, I understand that. I'm just calculating out. So I can go here, though.
Where?
Right here, right in that square.
Yeah, I'll say you can.
I don't think you
And
can.
that should give me advantage with Misty. Right?
Yeah, because if you're getting Chovy here, then you would have gotten Misty here. If you centered it right here. Right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to bonus action my Divine Sense. I'm going to fire up the Magma War Pick. And I'm going to smoke that sucker. And I've diverted my eyes, but I've got advantage, so it should just be on normal, right? Correct, Brian?
What's your question?
So if I look right at it, I'm screwed. But if I divert my eyes, it's disadvantage. But I'm flanking, so it's advantage, so it's just a regular attack, correct?
You would have to be here to be flanking it.
And then that would put me in the hole.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'm going to look right at this fucker.
Okay, so give me a Constitution saving throw.
And we do that out in the open or private?
Yep. The open's fine because everyone's going to know. I think it was DC 15, so you passed it. Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to smack this suck with my flaming war pick. For all of that.
So 28, 29.
Oh, and I'm going to do it again.
So I'm just double checking that she doesn't have some kind of resistance. Okay.
And because I have
not hit.
Yeah, but I have haste, so I get to hit him again.
22 for all that. So 11 and 16 is 27. Yeah, you're doing some damage to her.
And now I divert my eyes. Snickering. Suck that fish face.
Okay, so Artie.
Artie, finally getting to go.
I'm assuming you're going to try to get, yeah, that's what I thought, right on top of the water. So how does that work? Fire on a column of water.
I thought it was a gasoline spout.
Yeah, goes.
That water
goes
is constant, right, Nib?
and whatnot. So the water
Bonus
will be in the
damage from a
spout.
steam explosion.
That water is constant.
Yep.
I'm gonna say they're going. It's gonna be half damage if you cast it right there, the same spot as the water. So I'll let you retcon that if you want to.
Does that work?
They're still going to be in the water. All those
Okay.
things are in the water, so they're going to have half damage.
Whatever. Let's do it.
So you're going to do it anyway? Okay. All right. Give me your
It's the
fireball
best
so I
thing
can see
I've
my
got
guys
going.
again.
Well, the mama's not in the water. She resisted the suck.
Why do I have her blue?
Just that, well, because originally I placed it in the wrong spot.
Okay, so she's not in the
Right?
water.
She made her
Okay.
save. She's not in the water.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But the kids are in the water.
Remove your fireball, Don, so I can click on my tokens and do their saves.
Remove them. Remove it. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Deck saves. They are restrained. I think they have restrained and grappled. They have disadvantage, I think. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
I believe you're correct.
So, shit, I can't click on.
See that, or they
Bench.
automatically fail. I can't remember.
Yep. This one failed. I got to move your thing more. Just do it once, and if he failed, then I won't roll it again. Okay, they both failed. So they both take half of that, which is 13. Let's see. Oh, you just killed her babies.
Aw, both of them?
Both of them. You're both. And then Mama is just frothing at the mouth. And who cast that? Artie?
Artie.
She looks straight at you, Artie. She is pissed off.
But she took some damage too, didn't she?
I didn't do her save yet. I did it for 2 babies. So let's do hers. Mama!
We're having lizards on the menu tonight, boys.
I see 15. You gotta meet it to beat it, so she takes half damage. Okay. Anything else,
And with
Artie?
that- What's that?
Anything else, Artie?
Yeah. He's going to move in this direction.
Okay.
And avert his eyes. And that's
Okay.
it.
All right. Get rid of them. Round 2. You guys need to strategize?
We got to hammer this thing and then figure out how to get them harpies or get away from them. So
I want to get away from Mama.
Yep. She
So
should
you
be
guys
pretty
good?
pissed at me. So yeah. Kill time.
Magus first. He's also going to take a step or 2 back, avert his eyes still, and try to shoot Mama twice with a longbow. Actually, you know what? She is going to instead take a step back here to Barrett and stab him in the throat. No, she's going to cast Cure Wounds on you.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cold. Like,
I was about
Jesus.
to say.
Cure Wounds. Richard Down says, "Watch out for Big Mama. She's pissed." And that's his turn. Misty.
As the cleric, this is a very rare
Um,
experience.
Can I assume that if fire makes half damage in water, this could be better damage? Or not?
Fire was instantaneous, so it went off and then it's gone. What was your question?
No, I just if the thunder damage could make more damage on him or something, but no, it's okay. No, I'm gonna make this on him, on Mama, and then go away.
Go away.
Yeah.
So does that do any damage? Or is that a save? What is this? I always forget what this is.
It's an attack, and if it hits, makes the extra effect. That
Okay.
is. Let me check.
And are you averting your eyes, Misty?
No, I can fight.
Oh yeah, your blind sense.
with
Yeah,
Yes.
or
And
bad
then-
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And the attack.
So you need to see the attack. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So it's all 13, or no? 3 is only if she moves, right?
Yes, if she
No.
moves.
Yes,
No, it
that's
makes-
true, but you have an extra 1d8 damage because you're a higher than 5th level casting Booming Blade. Spell's damage increases when you reach certain levels. At 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8 to the target on a hit, and the damage the target takes from moving increases to 2d8. So you get to roll one more d8 to see what the instant damage is.
Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Good. And then if it moves,
5.
it's something else. And then I'm gonna walk away quiet. What a second.
That's because of your blade song or mobile
Sorry,
feed or something like that,
sorry.
right?
Yeah, I have blade song, and then I'm going to move here, 35
Okay.
feet.
Hmm.
Sorry. Yeah. And that will be my turn.
Okay. That's it for Misty. Big Mama is up next. You're 10 feet in the air, right, Arctic? That's as far as you can go without running into the thorns.
Okay.
Okay. So Mama doesn't give a fuck about Chovy. So she is going to move. She's going to take that thunder damage, which
And how about
was.
a attack of opportunity?
You certainly can, because she does not give a fuck about you right now.
That off. I take that. Those on and
Tell you what,
shit.
Chovy, you get to roll that one more time because she is pissed. She is attacking recklessly here, if you know what that means.
Yep.
15 still does not hit.
Damn it.
Artie, this is all at you.
You're foobar, dude.
She is 10 foot tall, so she can reach you, and she's going to first try to bite your ass. And I get to roll one more time because she is reckless. So 15, if it hits you, I'm assuming it doesn't.
Does not.
Okay, she's going to try to claw you.
Hard.
Also
One more
a miss.
time. Oh, there you go. So the first damage, 10 plus max, which is 6. So 16 total damage on her claw attack. And you're on your broom, right?
I am.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. I'm only having you do this because she critted you.
If
DC
only I
12.
had a way to make a reroll that. What was it?
Dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Dex.
Okay, you're able to stay on the broom. She's going to get one more claw attack. I'll roll one more time just to see if I get a crit. It did not, so 24 for 8 slashing.
Okay.
Okay, and that is, oh, wait a minute. I forgot to roll this. Oh, fuck yeah. And she doesn't care about anybody else, Artie. Just you. She's going to breathe her acid all over your fucking face. So give me a save. Let's see, what was it? DC 15 Constitution saving throw versus some acid damage. 24 points of acid damage.
Ooh, Artie's down.
What did you do to her? Is that the fireball? No.
That's
Oh,
what
what
she's
was it?
angry about.
Oh.
Fall to the ground, and you take, well, you take some damage from falling, and you have one death fail, Artie.
Okay.
You're prone. That's her turn.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Barit.
Well, first Brit is going to move over here and try and take shelter behind this little outcropping.
And cast long rest on everyone.
If we can get any amount of cover for the bonus AC,
I say if you
he'll lap
crouch
it up.
down, you'll get like a +2 to your AC.
He'll take it.
Okay.
And he'll. Bill Shagath sees you, and he does not approve, and casts Moonbeam right on top of it.
Oh, I think I created a token for that or a character sheet. Did I share that with you
Oh, that's
already?
right. That's right. Yes.
You should have access to it. If not, let me know and I'll give you access to it.
And then I cast it like this. That's right. I'm trying to cast it as a spell level higher, though. I don't know if that applies to this.
No, I think by default on this one it's at the first level, so you have to do it through your character sheet to cast at a higher level, or roll the extra damage. Because right now it's showing 2d10. Is that what it should be?
No, it should be 3d10.
Okay, so roll another d10. We'll add it to that 13 if you're okay with that. That con saving throw is not right either, so it's obviously higher than that.
Yeah, so...
What is your DC?
No, the DC is 13 for Moonbeam.
Okay, so she
Cool.
takes half damage. Half of 19 is going to be 9.
Yes, and that will persist.
Okay. Anything else, Britt?
No, he's going to hunker down real close behind those rocks.
Okay.
If Artie dies, that's what Revivify is for.
Okay. All right, Niv.
Can't hear you, Rob.
Down here beside Chovy, he's going to give Chovy a little, hey, how you doing look. Can't move I don't know how to move my circle. So screw that. I'm going to redraw another circle. Circle's going to move up and around, so it's not going to get anywhere near where Chovy and Niv are. And it's going to drop right there. Using my
Same
bonus
thing?
action. I'm using my bonus action to move the water spout.
Oh, okay.
So
So-
now that they are within 10 feet of the water spout, I would like that creature to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Now or on the start of his turn?
Nope,
I forget.
strength right now to see if it gets sucked in.
Ah, that's right. Okay. Save strength. Whoa,
Okay.
look how bad she
It,
did.
in fact, got sucked right out of the spot they're in, now is in the middle of the water spout. It is restrained, it is grappled.
So it gets
Is
sucked
it in
over
the
here.
air?
It's spinning around, so you could punch the fuck out of it if you wanted to, Gary. Oh no,
Nice.
you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't go too close to it. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of it if I was you.
Oh, so I can't even get any closer than I am.
No, you could get 5 feet closer than you are.
Yeah, that doesn't help me. I'm a melee.
Anything else, Niv?
Well, I used my bonus action just to move the spell. So now I am going to use my action to cast this one. If I can find it. Man, I can't find anything in this. Oh, maybe that's because I don't have it actually on the front. To cast Mind Sliver. So there's Mind Sliver, DC 17. It is a intelligence save, please.
Man, picking on my very wise big bad lizard. You'd be surprised how smart she is.
Okay, so it fails, so it takes the 10 psychic damage, and it has a 1d4 minus 1d4 on its next saving throw.
Okay. Remind me of that. For right now, I'm going to do this with a 4 in it. Help me remember that. Okay.
That's
Is it
it.
for Niv?
Yep.
Okay, next up are babies that are dead. Okay, Chovy.
A question for you: would the basilisk have an innate swimming speed?
Give me a nature check, Chovy.
Okay. Give me a
Pretty high
sec.
DC to know this, because these aren't your
Okay.
standard basilisks.
Ooh, I hit
Whisper
at
it to me.
nature. So this. Okay, good. Because I'll be embarrassed by this roll.
Okay. You're not sure.
I'm going to throw this. We're going to see what happens. It's my trident of fish control. Anything with an innate. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to whisper that. Will that still count? Because that's pretty fucking awesome.
That would have counted if you would have whispered it to me.
Oh, really?
I gotta be consistent.
Fine.
Okay. 21 for 12, 15 total. All that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if it has an innate swimming speed, we have to figure out what Dominate Beast does.
Yeah, rage doesn't count. It has to be a melee attack.
Yeah.
So 12 total. Okay. The trident is now sticking out of its torso.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Chobi? You're hasted still, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna just throw a regular javelin then if that didn't kick in the old bestiality. So just for 4.
So while he's in this, does he have advantage on his attacks? Niv? Because he's restrained in here, right? Or is he not?
Oh yeah, he is
And
restrained.
grappled. Restrained and
Okay.
grappled.
So you have advantage on both of those. So roll your trident again to see if you get a crit. But you don't. Roll your javelin again because you have advantage on these attacks. Okay. No. Javelin was a 15 to 13. Okay. Javelin doesn't hit.
Okay. And the other one just did 12.
Yep. I got him.
Okay, that's it. That's it for the Chove.
I thought you're hasted. So
Oh.
don't you get like one more attack?
Oh yeah. Okay, so that was my 2 attacks. So I get this one at advantage. One more javelin throw. I'm gonna be out of javelin soon.
There you go. No rage. So 9 points of piercing. He's got a trident and a javelin sticking out of her torso.
And that's
That it
it
for
for the
Chobi?
Chovinator. Yep.
Artie, give me a whisper, a death saving throw to me.
Whisper. A
Hmm.
death saving throw.
So when he says, "Oh fuck," that means he failed it. Or "woo"
Oh,
means he
fuck.
passed it. Oh no.
It could have been
Oh,
more,
no.
but not a lot.
Well, there you go. You see that, Artie? That's what Artie's got to look forward to after, or if he is somehow saved before his next fail. So add that note to your character sheet for now.
I
And
didn't
that's
roll
for
one, though.
forever, isn't it? No, it's when you go to sleep, you roll a d8, and if you get a 1, you don't get the benefits of sleep. That's for life, man.
Hey, end of round 3 or 2. One of those rounds. You guys need to strategize?
We gotta keep poking shit into this thing until it's dead.
Okay.
Move the moonbeam. Just keep throwing shit.
Moonbeam will move.
Somebody's got to
R2
revive
won't,
Artie.
because, they're dying.
Someone's got to revive Artie.
I'm going to what it takes to give a potion down the throat of Artery. An action?
If you're going to take a potion, if you use an action, you get all of it. Or if you're going to
No,
use a
no, I
bonus
mean,
action, you roll
He
for it.
wants to give it to Artie.
I'm going to give it to him that is unconscious.
It takes your action, but you have to roll for it if you give it to an
Yeah.
unconscious person.
Okay. Yeah, I think.
What if he gives it like a suppository? Does he get full?
You get a little smile out of Artie's face. How about that? Sorry, Don. All right, so since Mag is going first, I'll make sure I'm clear on this vortex of water around Big Mama. So if he gets within melee, he's going to get sucked up into it, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Any other strategize?
Nope.
Okay. Well, then good old Mag is going to try to shoot it twice. Gets advantage, so I got to click on this twice. 22 for 7. Second attack. Oh, how can I click on the right token? 24 for 10. Okay, she now has a trident, a javelin, and 2 arrows sticking out of her torso. That's Mag's turn. Misty.
Yeah, I'm going to run to Artery, and I'm going to give him a potion down his throat.
Okay.
So I have to roll what exactly?
So if you click on your token, and
Mhm.
then you look up the top, all the buttons, there should be a button that says healing potion, and that will give you a drop-down list to choose which one it is.
Okay, perfect. I don't know what it is. Sorry.
Pretty sure everyone's got the normal one at this point.
The normal one? Okay, perfect. There we go.
Okay, 6 hit points, and Artie is alive.
Woohoo!
And then I'm going to move right here.
Thank you, sir.
And Artie
Okay.
gets an attack of opportunity. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So remind me, everybody, what happens at the start of Big Mama's turn? Anything?
Dies.
Oh, does she
No,
do a
get-
save? Does she have to
So
do
she takes 11 damage right away, 2d6.
without a save, right? It's automatic.
Nope. Automatic 2d6 damage as soon
Okay.
as her turn starts.
Okay,
And
so
then
you guys go ahead.
she can use her turn to try to break out again using a breaking out of the grapple.
strength, right?
All right, you guys
DC
watch
7.
as go ahead.
DC 17.
What you guys watch as Big Mama's like rolling around this vortex of water. It goes all the way to the hole. It technically goes 60 feet, but it can't go 60 feet because of the tree line of thorns. And you watch as she swirls, goes up towards the top, and you watch as her bare underside just gets ripped open by some thorn, and she falls dead. Or maybe she's still swirling.
Yeah.
The water's now turned red and green.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Nice.
there's piranha.
yeah. I think
So
Brian
let it-
gets a card
And I
for that
let it
one.
and I let it go for a few more seconds.
Just to swirl it around a little bit more. And then I just sort of have a look. Do I see or hear any harpies anywhere near me?
Oh, I just cleared up turn order, so that would be no.
Okay. All right, I'll let it drop.
She's a big wet mess of green and blood and bits and pieces.
That'd make it really easy to harvest the organs. I should get double advantage.
I concur. Fetch me its hearts.
Okay. I bet Barrett wants the heart for Billy.
All right, Joby. So this is a very odd animal. You've heard of basilisk, but this is obviously some kind of variant of that. So first thing you need to do is give me a nature check while I pull up my
Okay.
table to see if you know this creature enough to try to harvest anything from it.
Well, he knows that
Successfully.
the heart is near the rectum.
Oh, this basilisk doesn't have a heart. And that's what your roll tells you. You're not sure if this thing has
No.
a heart.
Well, I'll just start from one end and open it up until Barrett gets excited about something. It's going to be messy.
I'm trying to find my table. Hold on.
Bert, you know where the heart is in this thing? Can you sense it?
Well, we could just offer all of its offal, but I know not whether anything could be turned into something for the group.
Well, I'll start throwing organs. You open up the book. If it eats, it's happy.
All right, so I will say, since your skill with harvesting tools, you've read a little bit to know that there are certain parts of a basilisk that are typically you could sell. The most expensive thing you could possibly get from a basilisk is one of its eggs. Since this mama had 2 young ones, you're not very confident that she's going to have an egg anywhere inside of her. But you can also get some money for the gullet, where the traditional basilisk has a gullet that breaks down stone once they petrify something. So that gullet can be used for certain potions that can undo the petrification.
Okay.
You also know that typical basilisks, you can make a armor out of it that has special properties.
Ooh.
And then, wow, the eyes can just be sold as trophies, or if you find the right person. Wow, how's that possible? It says they can be crafted into a basilisk dagger if you can get 2 of them.
I'm in. I'll start with the
Yeah.
eyes.
And we've got 3 of those basilisks?
The babies may not be fully formed to get some of these, but you can certainly.
Yeah. Well, we're still gonna cut the shit out of them. So we're gonna start with the eyes. So you tell me, do I roll it open or to you? Did I lose everybody again?
No, you're still here.
No, no.
Okay.
Me too, me too.
Or we just lose Brian.
Ryan!
Brian! Miss you.
Maybe we did lose Brian.
I think we did.
Huh.
Discord. He's back in Discord.
Brian!
How about now?
Brian!
Now we hear
Brian!
ya.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
weird. I have no idea why it just all of a sudden just lost me. So I was saying that I don't know if you heard me. The babies, they're not quite
Yeah.
as mature as mamas. You're not sure what you can get out of them.
Okay.
And then I said
I
before,
said we're gonna cut the shit out of them. So
did you hear me say all the things that you can potentially get out of it?
just
We
the
were
first
listening
one.
to it. Yeah.
Eyes, gullet,
And I-
the
hide.
skin,
Yep.
Yeah.
the
And I
hide.
said, "Oh, we got 3 of them," and you said, "Well, there's not. Maybe not. The 2 smaller ones might not have all of it."
Right. That's
I think
correct.
that's about when we lost you.
And then I said I'd go with the eyes first.
Okay. Each eye is going to have its own DC harvesting check.
Okay. Do I roll it out in the open? Right?
Yeah, that's what I said. So go ahead and re-roll that one. That critical fail. Roll it again. Out in the open. Oh, look at you. All right, you got one eyeball.
Left eye. Right eye.
All right, mark on your character sheet somewhere that you have 2 basilisk eyes. And I'll need to
Basilisk.
resolve with you or look at my notes in between sessions to see what that could potentially get turned into.
Okay. And then skin or hide.
Hold on, while he's doing this, anybody else want to do
Okay.
anything else?
No.
Gotta get those hearts.
Oh, I'll get the heart.
Chovy has no idea where the heart is.
Well, when I take the skin off, there'll be like a road map.
I mean, Barrett will just start taking organs till something feels right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
right.
willing to get messy here.
What are you going for next? The
I'm going
gullet,
for I was going to do the hide next.
hide. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I got my DC set, so roll me harvester's tools out in the open.
Let's go.
Someone can cast guidance on him if they would like to.
Yeah.
If they have that spell.
Got the basilisk side.
Anyone want to give Chovy a guidance on this one?
I'll give him guidance.
So that's one more D4 on my rolls.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the hide.
Roll me a D4.
Do I need a D4 with 23?
Roll me a D4.
Okay.
Okay, so that was for the hide.
Yeah.
All right. You got enough hide to make 1 set of basilisk armor.
Oh, yeah. So, enough when we're done for another kilt. And now we're going for the gullet.
That is correct.
I'm loving this.
Go ahead and add a D4. I'm sure someone's going to cast guidance on you again.
Ooh, good thing.
Okay.
18.
Chovy, I need you to
Yeah.
make me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Public?
Yeah, because everyone's going to know. Ooh! You grab a hold of the gullet, you're cutting away, all of a sudden you hear like a tss, and your hand starts to burn, and you prove your hand away at the last second, like one of your fingernails just turned to stone and fell off.
Oh. Ow! That sucks.
I think you found the good piece, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a fingernail. You'll be all right.
Yeah. And now is there any, do I have any idea where the heart might be now? There's no skin.
Robert, is there someone talking on your end? I'm getting like some kind of a other voice on your end, Robert. Okay, stop there. You failed so miserably at your nature check, you have no idea where the heart is. So
Okay.
someone that's not skilled in harvesting can give me a nature check with disadvantage. Nah, just a regular nature check. If someone else wants to check.
I mean, it's Brit who needs the heart, so
Okay. Yeah, Britt's like, yeah, it's right here. Right there in front of you, Chovy. Jeez, come on.
Okay. Rip this bad boy out. Let's go with.
Now that you know where it is and what it looks like,
Oh, I just fucked it. Sorry, man.
even with a guidance on
Oh,
that, the heart
yeah.
is ruined.
I'm gonna roll it
It's
because I like
fine.
rolling it, but
Our Lord Bilshagoth does not need it to be intact.
there you
Any
go.
portion of the heart will allow it to pass on to his constellation.
There you go. I hand him a goopy mess that looks like a bowl of tripe.
All right, I'm gonna add one more bonus to this. They had the gullet to turn stone to flesh. They also, this one has a gullet that did the acid spray. If you want to try to extract that from this one, Chovy.
Hells yes.
Okay. So another harvester's tools.
Yeah. Let's go with. Oh, and a D4. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, fuck.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Chovy. Oh, that was high enough, so you take half of this. As the thing, you start cutting away, all of a sudden, like the gullet explodes in your hands. So you're going to take some acid damage here. 15 points of acid damage, Chovy.
Ooh, good thing I had those 10 temporary points.
And that gullet is ruined.
Oh,
Pretty high DCs
I
on
need
those gullets.
yeah. Chovy's pissed, so he's just gonna grab a skein of claw wine and just guzzle it. He's mad at himself.
So is it your intention to try to find someone to turn that hide into basilisk armor?
Hells yeah.
Okay, all right. Because you can try to sell the hide just by itself, or you can save it to see if you can find someone to craft it for you.
I'm thinking basilisk thong.
Okay.
For Chovy to wear it under his kilt.
But since you're busy gutting Mama, we get to roll
Yeah.
one time on my magic item table to see what else was in her belly of some other poor sap she ate before.
Woohoo.
So, let's see, who made the killing blow? Was it Niv? So, Niv, why don't you do the honors of rolling the D100 to see what the rarity of this magic item is? $32, uncommon. So that number is a 770. You need to roll next. 32. Ow.
No, it wasn't a 32. 32 is what I rolled on the D100.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
470.
470.
No fudge dice, Misty.
Sorry.
That you just got negative. That's fate, and your fate is negative.
Sorry.
You're in trouble now.
All right.
One magic item explodes.
Since I saw the 32 already, I'm going to give you a choice between the 32 and the 470. It's either armor or a rune staff.
Ooh.
I think. I think we probably, guys. What do you think? I think we probably need the armor more than we need.
I think so too.
Who here needs armor? Speak up.
Well, it depends on what kind of armor it is.
Yeah,
A wizard would love some nice armor.
yeah. Brit, he can wear. He's Twilight cleric. He can wear up to heavy. He's just got a chain shirt right now.
He's naked. He doesn't want.
Yeah, and he almost died. Poor guy.
Artie almost died too.
Yeah, but you're a wizard who likes.
As long as Brit lives, is anybody really truly
who likes
dead?
to stand in the middle of stuff. You're one of them kind of wizards.
He tried to get away.
I did.
Mama wasn't having it though. Killing her babies.
I don't know. Whatever you guys think. He won't tell us what it is until we make a choice one way or another.
I think take the armor.
Take the armor. Somebody can use it, whatever it is.
2 votes for armor. Just need 1 more. Anybody?
Well, if nobody else is voting, then it's armor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Armor.
This
Armor.
is
I agree.
That was like
Th-
6 votes.
this is a magic item legacy set. Breastplate of Terror. I've got to go transmogrify
Oh,
this and
that
pull it
sounds
over.
awesome.
Does
That sounds awesome.
That sounds awesome for Brit, actually.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that sounds very in his
Breastplate of
wheelhouse.
terror.
That sounds on character.
Yep.
So, David and Matt, I don't know if you read what we have for these magic item sets. Or did you get more of them? They become more powerful. So this is one of them. Let's see, did it archive it? I think it archived it. Breastplate of Terror. Show to players.
Ooh, adamantine. I don't think wizards can use a breastplate, can they?
I don't think they can
We
wear.
can.
Dudes can't wear armor.
At all?
No.
No, they can wear leather, can't they?
No,
Unless you
warlocks.
have some kind of racial thing that gives you the
Wizard
ability to
can't.
wear armor.
You'd
I
like
can.
that, you sicko.
I
You
can
mean
use
like-
the light armor.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
But only
did
light.
you see the components of Summon Beast? The
No.
components needed?
Why?
A fish tail inside a gilded acorn. You know where you got that from? The fish tail. Just saying.
I don't use the components for that spell. I use a spell. I use a spell.
Sure.
Focus.
Ruin my thunder, jerk.
All right, so what do you guys think? Who's getting the breastplate of terror?
Oh, totally Brit.
Pretty much the only person that can wear it.
Yeah.
Misty,
Yeah,
you
if
can't.
someone else is
Misty, you
putting
can't
in
wear
for it.
armor, can you?
No, but I only can wear light armor.
Leather. Yeah, leather. Light is the only thing, and that's because of your class, right?
Yes, exactly.
Because of your subclass.
Wait, is
Exactly.
Brit
yes,
actually
because
the only
I'm
one who can wear heavy?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
just so we're clear on this,
Oh,
Britt, this is
I have
considered.
half-plate's medium.
Yeah, all stats are breastplate except for the AC. It has AC at half plate, but with all other stats will make it breastplate. So it's still medium, but it has the AC of half plate.
Nice.
Because it's adamantine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget that we've got a pally who's on our sub list who wears heavy as well. But so we're not completely without. Just this particular structure of our party, you're it.
Yeah.
So it's yours.
Yep.
Well, if no one else is willing, he'll take it to pair with his cloak that's totally not made of flesh. Because if
Alright,
it's
so-
ever been described, his cloak that he's wearing is a light pink, almost skin-colored robe.
I didn't need to know that.
Well, now you do. You're
You
welcome.
sick bastard.
That's
I like
why Mag's been hanging out with him. Occasionally, every once in a while, when he's not looking, reaches over and licks the
Just
coat.
licks.
Well,
Nice.
the Eldritcher.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Eldritch.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so Matt, if you're not aware, if you go into your bio and info tab in your character sheet, if you put that breastplate of terror in square brackets, it'll create a link to this for you.
Hmm.
So as far as adding this to your character sheet, if you just drag over half plate to your character sheet and then just rename it breastplate, everything else should be fine. I don't really track weight of stuff, so you don't have to worry about being encumbered.
Okay.
Are we good?
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything after the carnage of the fight?
Oh yeah. Artie's gonna take a potion for certain.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, you can take the full amount. Make sure you guys are keeping track of how many healing potions you have left.
I'm gonna remove my trident and my javelins from the cadaver,
Okay, yeah, no problem.
but I'm gonna wipe them on Barrett's coat on his back. He doesn't notice. He's got blood streaks that absorb right into his cloak, probably.
That's pretty much what happens, yeah.
Sweet.
All right, so no one's going to say it. I'm assuming someone's going to eventually have the common sense of let's kind of look around here and see what else was going on over here because these two little guys are over here doing something in the dirt when you first came in here.
Yeah. Not only that, but what's Mag say? Mag, I'm gonna point out to him we're kind of beat up. Do you have someplace you can hole us up for a rest?
Hold you up in the Thornwaste?
He's got a house, an
Yeah, has he
apartment,
got a house, a
condo,
cave? Where's he
condo,
staying?
hotel, Hotel 6.
Someone can make me a persuasion check with disadvantage because he doesn't want anybody to know where he lives.
We're pretty
Oh.
drunk.
It
He's
doesn't have to
pretty
be
drunk,
his
and I'm
house.
pretty drunk, so I think it would be normal.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You should have had disadvantage on your attacks. Fuck.
No, I passed all my tests. I wasn't drunk. I passed every save.
Oh, that was supposed to be with disadvantage. My mistake.
Fuck. Okay. He's like, I don't normally do this. I don't like having people in my house. I haven't cleaned it up in a while. It's kind of embarrassing. But yeah, if you guys can keep up through the thorns, I can take you someplace for a good night's rest. It's probably going to add another day to the journey to get through this thing. Got to backtrack a little bit. Is that what you guys want to
Appreciate you
do?
immensely.
I think so.
I think we need to.
Okay, so what this means, you got to backtrack for a skill challenge to get back to his
Ooh.
place. That's what I mean
think
by
it's
that.
I think it's worth it, as long as the cat box is clean.
All right, so is that what you guys want to do?
Everybody in agreement? Go for a long rest at old Mag's house
Yep.
with some clean litter.
All right, so we are at the 3-hour mark, so that's fine. Go for another half hour, an hour. You guys all good?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Let's switch back to the main screen for now.
Oh, sorry.
Who is going to be the leader in this role? I don't want it to be Mags because it needs to be about you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just a little girl. I cannot lead anyone.
Artie or Barrett?
Artie can take it on.
Artie, go for it, buddy.
Okay, so Artie, explain to me about how you want to try to lead or navigate these guys and follow Mag's trail.
Again, he's going to use his knowledge of the area and his scholarly aptitude to explain how the best way to move through the thorns and
I can just picture Artie being like that know-it-all guy that says he knows everything. He's explaining to the guide about how to be a guide.
Yep, that's him.
Because I played this video game once, and I know how to do everything.
No, he's a high elf. He's high on himself.
All right, so you're trying to share the knowledge of stuff you've read about how to do this? Is that what I was picking up, or was that not what you were
That's
trying
exactly correct. Yep,
to? Okay, you're trying to use that, and you haven't used history twice yet, have you?
I have not.
Okay, so this will be your second time using, I believe. So this will be your last time through the waste that you can use
Okay.
history. Okay.
You want that now?
No,
Nope.
you have to be after everybody else. So now everyone else has to try to describe to me how they're helping Artie explain the way that the mag should be leading them through this.
I'm again kind of manhandling the boughs of spikes and thorns. I'm just kind of picking them up and moving them so they're kind of strategically putting them out of the way to build
so
a
you're gonna,
bigger tunnel.
all right, so you're gonna use athletics again. This will be your last time using athletics if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay. So Roman athletics.
To you or open? I can't remember. It's to
These
you,
are
right?
to me, whispered.
Yeah.
Only the leader's
Okay.
role is out in the open.
That's right.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Brit'll go. He looks at our guide Mag, who's I'm assuming still intoxicated, right?
I think he's sobered up at this point after being in a fight. He's no longer drinking, but he will take however many flasks of wineskin people are offering him and put them in his pack.
Oh,
Oh
Trophy's
well.
still drinking.
Oh well. My whole plan was to cast Lesser Restoration to sober him up.
Oh,
Um.
okay, that's fine. We'll say he's still drinking then. Yeah. Oh fuck, he didn't like that battle. He's drinking more.
Okay. Well then, yeah. Brit casts sober. uh, and sobers him
That's
up,
so lesser
getting rid of the
restoration.
poisoned effect with Lesser Restoration.
Okay, so let's see. This will be either a since you're casting a spell, I'll say medicine with advantage or persuasion.
Oh, I'm gonna take Persuasion every day.
Persuasion is not advantage. Only the medicine was advantage.
Oh, well
Does
then
that
just take
change your
12.
decision? Would that have changed your decision?
Not even a little bit.
Okay. All right. So you cast that on him. He's like, you see, like the recognition comes back. He's like, what? Says, what the fuck are you doing? I had a good buzz going.
Toby looks at him and goes, "Oh, what the fuck's so special about him? Huh?
Chovy,
God,
would you also like
no,
to partake?
no.
Okay,
Fuck,
here you go,
fuck,
Chovy.
fuck you. I'm drinking. Ah, seven,
Okay,
bitch.
if you're fighting, then you gotta do me a spell save DC, Jovi.
What is it?
Is it 13 or
Spell
should it be
save.
higher than that, Barrett?
Does Lesser Restoration even have a save DC?
What am I rolling?
It probably doesn't, but
I
it
touch a
doesn't.
creature.
Right, but
I
if
mean, I
he's
guess
like
he could try to
fighting it,
dodge me.
if he's fighting it, I'm gonna let him actually try to roll to beat your spell save DC.
What would I be rolling? Like a persuasion, performance, persuasion,
Or should I try to roll a melee attack?
survival?
Oh, it's your spell save DC. What is your spell
Uh,
save DC, Barrett?
13.
13, is it? Okay, so let's see. What do you want to do? So this would be trying to fight off a spell. So I'm going to say it's a wisdom saving throw. Jovi.
Super wise. I'm rolling it.
Hey!
Yeah, you can't fix me. I'm staying this way. You
Jovi, you feel like you've
heathen.
had like maybe one or two less sips, but you're still feeling good.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next?
So Niv kind of feels that Chovy is a bit of a liability in this whole allowing Don's character Artie to be able to do what he's doing. So what Niv's going to do in order to help Artie is she's going to work to nudge Chovy out of the way. Now, keeping in mind that unbeknownst to everybody, Niv has a strength of 19.
Mhm.
So she is going to sort of every time the drunken idiot, and I mean Gary, not Chovy, every time the drunken idiot sort of gets too close and is doing something, she's going to hip check him gently out of the way so that so that Artie can actually do what he needs to do and not be continually harassed by Chovy's ridiculousness.
Okay, I like it. So my question for you, are you doing this so that Chovy obviously notices it, or are you trying to do it nonchalant so Chovy doesn't notice it?
No, she's definitely not keeping it a secret. But because of Chovy's condition, he probably wouldn't notice that she was doing anything. She's just sort of getting sort of standing in between and hip checking out of the way. It's not really a deceptive thing; it's a guiding thing.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll allow athletics, acrobatics, or sleight of hand if you're trying to like do it nonchalant. That's why I was asking
Yeah.
that.
No, I'll go with athletics.
Okay.
I resist any of this?
Okay.
Is this a contested thing?
No, because you don't know that it's
Okay.
happening. I'm just bumping you out of the way.
The shiny fish.
Okay, that leaves Misty. Misty, what do you want to do to try to help Artie navigate through here with following Mag's trail?
Well, I think I'm gonna send Putty again. I don't have a lot of resources in the wild.
So let me kind of help you out here a little bit. So a couple of examples here. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these skill checks. So I think actually this
Okay.
gave me a couple examples here. Let me see if there's one that applies to you. So an example here said use. I don't know if nature, survival, or any of your strong suits, but PC can make nature checks to help find a safe path through the briars, or make sure they find sufficient water to stay in the group. Um, Investigation to note signs of any kind of predatory beasts, or find like a remnant of a ancient dwarf track through the waste or something like that. There's some different examples. So help me out. So what skills is Misty good at?
Investigation.
Investigation. That's
Oh,
it.
Yes. Well, also he's not bad at nature, but the main ones is Arcana, Investigation, Perception, Performance, Religion, y Stealth.
Okay. So
Es
see,
de proficiency.
performance, she could distract Chovy to keep him from bugging Artie too.
And a performance could be like something that's invigorating, like you tell a good story to the group to kind of keep their hopes up and not get pissed off when they stumble off the trail or accidentally cut themselves, something like that. You
Okay. I
mentioned
can sing.
stealth. You can say, find a better path to kind of keep them out of line of sight from any potential bad monsters, something like that. I mean, there's different examples of how they can use some of those skills in more of like a role play situation. Does that make sense, David?
Okay. Yeah, perfectly.
So does that help you come up
Okay,
with an idea?
yeah. For example, I can sing with performance to calm I don't know how to say in English. Sorry, animal, the state of mind, to
Oh,
relax everybody.
yep. Okay, I like it. So
That will work.
give me a performance check and whisper it to me.
Okay, okay. Uh,
So you accidentally rolled it twice. So
oh,
take the first one.
okay.
Okay, so all those rolls are in. Artie, you get a +1 to your roll.
Okay.
And so for remind me again, we've had a lot of talking. You're going to do this with? Oh yeah, you're talking up how much stuff you've read about how to do this to the guy that does it for real, right?
Yep.
Okay. So give me a history intelligence check out in the open.
+1.
Everyone needs to see it. Oh,
+1.
even better. Okay. All right. So that
Plus
is
what?
that is
Plus
a
What's your
one.
success.
plus once? Only one of us passed.
Right?
Well, one of you did really bad, so you got a -1.
Hmm.
Oh,
If you do really bad, you get a -1. Okay. All right. So you guys make it back to Bram's homestead. It's a tiny little hut
Mags,
up on the
Mags.
trees.
Can
You
we go to
guys have
Mags instead?
yeah that Mags. What's his
Yeah,
last name? I don't think he ever shares his last name.
Blackthorn.
Oh, it shows on the screen, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's a tiny little hut. I mean, there's not really enough room for more than one person. You guys are gonna be like sleeping on top of each other. But he tries to make do with providing you guys with whatever you can to try to squeeze into his little spot to take a. I'm assuming you guys are trying to take a long rest in here, correct?
yeah,
Okay. He
yeah.
tells you
yep.
to uh, don't open any of the windows during the night. Don't go outside. If you got to pee or poop, you got to hold it because nighttime is when the shit comes out. So stay in here and you'll be safe.
Yeah, that's the same issue I have.
Okay. Chovy,
Nighttime, the shit comes out.
Chovy,
So, yes.
give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Why?
You'll
Public
see
or
why.
hidden to you?
Hidden to me first. Yeah, let's do it that way first. Okay. You wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning with this uncontrollable need to piss and shit, and there is not a toilet inside the hut. What do you want to do about that?
There's no litter box.
There's no litter box. It's outside.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm gonna. Oh, he doesn't want me to even open the door.
He said, "Do not go outside at night."
I might have to shit on his floor. Like, oh, that's terrible. There's not a
I thought
bucket.
did somebody not cast the hut?
Yeah,
Mm.
I would like to do this before to go to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're going to do
But
that near his hut, not because that won't fit in his hut.
that wouldn't
So
fit.
I missed that. If you said that, I apologize, David. So
No, no
if
problem.
you're casting tiny hut, and that can have how many people in it? Up
Yes,
to 8.
yes.
Okay. Well, same thing still applies. You wake up in the middle of the night, Chovy, and you have this uncontrollable urge to piss and shit while you're inside Misty's tiny hut.
I really don't care what happens to everyone else, so I'm just dropping trowel over about the corner
Give me a
in the
wisdom
corner of a
check.
round room.
Chovy, give me a wisdom check before you do this to see if you know any
Okay,
better.
probably don't.
If you do this in here, you're probably going to interrupt everybody's long rest.
Good.
Well, I can go out and come back easily, right? So there's nothing stopping me. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to step outside, and I'm in a kilt, so I'm not going to be encumbered if I have to run with shit running down my legs. But I'm
All
going
right.
to step out there and
So,
squat.
important question. You're not wearing armor,
Yeah,
right? Are you bringing
right.
any weapons with you when you go out there?
Oh yeah, I'm totally going to have my magma war pick in my hand.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't have to drop trowel. I'm wearing a kilt. I can just squat.
Okay. While you're finding a good place to squat, roll me a D100. Whisper it to me.
Oh, I'm fucking dead. Dead from diarrhea.
Oh, please.
Hold, please. Oh, that's as bad as
No,
good to know.
I got to do this out in the open. I mean, no one knows what you roll, but let's see what I roll. Okay, Chovy, you find a nice
Mm-hmm.
quiet spot when you can hear all the crickets and the frogs and everything else kind of making a racket at nighttime. But you find a nice little spot you think to squat down and take a piss. And then I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage
To you?
to me.
Brian, I was supposed to roll something for something too, but I looked up in the search and I couldn't find it.
Roll something for what? I'm sorry.
Rest
Because I
Because
had
you failed
a
the death save.
death save.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you roll a d8, but that's at the end of your long rest, which you haven't reached that yet
Yeah.
because Chovy may be fucking that up.
Well, yeah. You said halfway through the night, right?
Oh, is that what it said? I have to scroll back up and read it again.
No, no, no,
No,
no. You said Chovy wakes up and halfway through the night.
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah, so you
Okay,
haven't
because
finished
I only
your
need
long
4
rest yet.
hours. I only need 4 hours.
Okay, 1 second. Let me resolve Chovy's and we'll come back to yours.
You got it.
Okay, so Chovy, you hear it coming. So you squat. First, you hear like a hissing sound. You look down. Oh shit! It was not with advantage, but he rolled a freaking crit. So that is going to be, let's see, 8 plus 10, 18 plus 6, 24 points of damage. And a con saving throw versus a little bit more. Okay, half of 2d6. You're not poisoned, but you have a nice big welt somewhere on your near your private parts.
Huh.
Plus an additional 9. I'm assuming that
Plus
didn't
an
take you out.
additional 9?
Additional 9, yes. Sorry,
Oh,
you made the save, so half of that, so 4.
holy Christ. Okay.
So you finish your business. A little sore.
Okay.
down below, but you make your way back.
Yeah. So am I still getting the advantage of a full rest, or probably not?
As long as you don't try to kill the thing and exert yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting back in and going to bed.
Do you know what it was?
I don't know. My keister hurts.
It was some kind
But
of
I'm
little
not going to
snake.
tell anyone. I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm not going to cry.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to just curl up and go to sleep.
Okay. All right, so everyone gets the benefit of a long rest, and you guys are actually awakened in the morning by Bram coming outside of his hut. You can hear him first, like, "What the hell died here last night? Did you guys go out hunting? Good God!
Something bit my bum.
It make you that is
I'm
awful."
I'm holding up my kilt and showing my ass to everyone. Can you see the bite mark? It really hurt.
Yeah, there are clearly two little fang marks on where a little swollen spot on his ass from the
Will
night
somebody
before.
suck out the venom? Please?
Sylvia, I'm going to give you an
Barit's
inspiration card.
comb starts to grow its teeth, and he holds it out.
Oh,
Oh, you're going to put the
You would
look on my
entrust
bum?
yourself to Bill Shagath.
now Britt's going to get an inspiration card. I like it. All right. So, anything else you guys want to do in the morning?
I still haven't rolled. Whatever. I
Roll
need
your
to
D8.
Oh, 1d8. If you hit a 1, you didn't get a rest. Don't roll a 1, whatever you do.
Okay. All right. So you got your long rest. You wrote it down in your character sheet because I'm not going to scroll back up and find it. Basically, only bad thing that happens if you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct? Okay.
For life.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to fast track these next skill checks. You've got to be successful at one more. So everyone just pick a skill that you want to do, but you got to pick someone as a leader. I'm not going to ask you to role play it. We're just going to do a quick roll to see if you guys succeed or fail next.
Let's Misty go for it.
Okay, so Misty is the leader this time? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so Misty, don't roll yet. You're the last one to roll. So everyone else just pick a skill, roll it to me.
To you?
Yep. And that will determine the plus or minus for Misty's roll. Still missing one more. Roll it again.
Hold on.
It's got to be to me.
Hold on. I only roll bad when it's to you.
That wasn't to me. That was to everybody.
I know.
Christmas colors, though. Nice red and green.
All right, Misty, choose whatever skill you want to use, and you get a +1 to it.
Investigation, maybe the best option to see.
It's your choice, whichever one you want.
Whatever your highest one is.
Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry, I clicked it twice.
That's fine. That's a success. So we'll say that's good for 2 more successes, and you guys find your way out of the waste. So let me get to that section here. Okay, you crest a low rise to see the expanse of thorns suddenly end. A great sea of sand beyond it. At the transition from the Thornwaste to the desert, a decrepit village sprawls, its huts and fields spreading to either side of an ancient stone tower. A sudden cry of pain drifts towards you on the wind. It's at this point that, almost said Bram again, Mags wishes you well, says her place is not in the desert. She needs to get back to her place and keep those who don't belong here out.
I'm going to hand Mags another skein of wine and say thanks, partner. It's been good.
He takes it, kind of nods at you. It says, "Be safe, my friends. The wasteland's not kind to those who are not used to it." And he disappears into the thorny brambles back into the thorn waste. All right, so beyond what I shared with you guys, I need everyone to make me a perception roll.
To you?
Yeah, let's keep it private.
Okay.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still waiting for one more perception roll from somebody. Okay, so pretty much everybody except for Britt.
Yep.
You're trying to. You got this weird like rash, on your back. You're wondering if you got bit or what's going on, but you're not even like paying attention to what the hell's going on. You actually bump into Chovy once by accident.
Britt controls other people. He's not so great when he's the one being controlled.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all of you, as you make your way to over this hill, you all catch a glimpse of this bearded face protruding through a part of the bramble about 60 yards to your left, in a dull red hood. It snarls as it turns and races away back into the bramble. So a small little bearded face, dull red hood, kind of snarled at you and then quickly disappeared back into the briars.
How tall was it?
All you saw was a little head.
Reuben?
Didn't really see its body.
So did I see its face?
I'll say, little bearded face. More of like a fleshy Caucasian skin tone. Kind of a white beard, beady little eyes, and a dull red hood. If any of you guys want to
growl.
give me a history or arcana check to see if you recognize what that might have been,
I can
whisper
do
it to
that.
me.
I just put him in Discord.
You just put what in Discord?
Who I think it is. Put an image. Mr. Firemeister.
I don't see anything in Discord. That's why I was wondering.
Oh,
I
put it in the chat.
Is the right game?
Lost Minds of Karak.
No,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not-
in
Nope.
Monster Hunters.
Oh, I must have put it in whatever. I put it in Monster Hunters. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, so I only see one arcana check from anybody. Anyone else want to give me an arcana or what I say, history check to see if you recognize
Britt
it?
I'm
didn't
gonna-
see it, so
public or
Whisper it to me.
okay? Ooh.
It's like I just need
Oh
one
shit!
more.
I had a better history check. I didn't even realize that was an option.
Still missing one check from somebody. I see Misty, I see Chovy, I see Artie.
It's because you keep making everything be private, Brian. Am I
Sorry,
perceiving it?
didn't know that was
am I
making it hard.
perceiving again? I get confused. I don't know if I'm to GMing. I don't know if I'm publicing. I've
Yeah,
got
whisper it to me.
panic. I'm panicking. Is this private or not?
It's private.
Yeah, you're private.
Okay. So pretty much everybody except for Artie. So Artie the Wise is the only one that didn't get this.
Right?
You guys have heard of these before? I'll say who got the highest. Misty. Yeah, you're actually from the
Cardinal.
Feywild, right, Misty?
Sorry.
You're actually from the Feywild, are you not?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I am.
you got yours with advantage, but you still rolled higher than everybody else. You've seen these little faces before. You can't be 100% sure, but you think these things are called red caps. They're kind of like homicidal little fey creatures, just out for murder and destruction and just enjoy wreaking havoc on people. Not sure
Oh.
why they're here, because they're typically a fey creature. but
Uh-huh.
that's what you're pretty sure that thing looked like.
Okay, so I share it with the group. Hey guys, these creatures are so dangerous. We have to end with them.
But he's so little bitty.
And they are notorious for being mercenaries for hire.
Ah, okay. So they are not like a destruction for destruction. No.
Yeah, they love to slaughter shit, torture shit. I mean, they get off on
Okay.
that, but they're also mercenaries.
Do they also travel
Okay.
in groups for the most part? Or are they solo?
That's a good question. Let me read here if it tells me that. Don't usually operate in groups, except in cases where they are part of a mercenary band.
Hmm.
So you just saw one face.
They are evil.
Okay. You guys need me to recap what you saw and heard when you first came out of the
Yeah, so
Thornwaste
he
again?
was 60 yards to the right of us.
Roughly, within the thick of the Thornwaste. You saw a face kind of come through a clear spot, looked at you, snarled, and then retreated back into the Thornwaste.
I don't really want to pursue him into the thorn race, but if we could set up a trap in front of where he stuck his head out, I'd be cool with that.
Hmm.
Do we have that ability to just rig a basic snare so when he comes out next time, he gets and hung upside down?
There's not really a skill in 5e that does traps, so unless you have some kind of a spell or something that would help you with that, we're going to have to improvise something.
I have web. I don't know if could work.
Barrett's just really confused at everybody jumping at what seems to be shadows.
Mm. Well, Bert, he just told us that this is a mercenary and it will attack us. So unless you can turn him into dead, or our buddy,
Well, of course I could do that. Present him to me. Bill Shiggoth can win over anyone.
you just want his heart.
Well, acolytes and additional priests would always be welcome is my first choice. But it is an option.
Well, I say we continue heading to town, but pay attention to what's behind us.
You guys hear another sudden cry of pain drift towards you on the wind from the direction of the small village.
I think somebody's having a bad time. And I think we should get down to the village and just keep an eye out behind us if this guy comes out.
That sounds like a deal.
I hear something coming from there. It's like a scream, and also I can see like a village.
Kind of like a whisper on a scream.
That was open to everybody. That's what I said a while ago. I'm sorry. That wasn't a whisper to you, David.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I was just putting in chat what I said when you guys first came out of the Thornwaste.
Okay.
I didn't even catch you were saying that was a whisper. Oh, you're just repeating what I said. That's great. I like it. All right. So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna investigate the little face you saw? You want to head towards the village? What do you want to do?
I think we head towards the village because if it's wide open, sandy expanse, we pay attention, put like Pooties flying around backwards behind us, paying attention. Pootie can let us know if that little prick comes out of the pricks.
Yes.
Agreed, and really, it's not done anything to us, and
No,
it lets us pass, then let us pass.
comes at us, I'll put a javelin of lightning up his sphincter.
Okay, so how are you guys approaching? You're basically walking in this direction out of the Thornwaste. You're at the edge of the village from this vantage point. You can see there's a couple like crop fields to your east and west, but you can see the town center itself, probably about 200 yards ahead.
Chovy's feeling pretty sober now because we've done some walking, so he's right up front.
Okay. So kind of give me your general marching order or how far apart you guys want to be.
He's got a bit of a hangover, so he's a little grumpy. So anyone behind him is smelling claw wine farts.
Right.
So, and it's claw wine farts, so I apologize.
What's Chovy use to
I'm
wipe his
going.
butt?
Usually garden gnomes.
I'm gonna give you another one, Gary. I like that. That was good. I like that. Garden gnomes. Which end of them?
You don't want to know. They have beards. The beards are like a bristle brush.
Okay. Okay. Oh, Mag is no longer with you. So Britt just need a general marching order with the rest of it, or are you staying way off away from everybody?
I'm coming along. What time of day is it?
You left his hut. You had to double back, so it's been about 8 hours since you left. So roughly 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll say.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, he won't do that then. So he'll just slide into the line there.
Okay. All right, as you guys approach, pretty much everyone can see if you're staying within 5 feet of each other right there. In the center of the settlement, in the center of the settlement, sun-darkened human villagers observe in angry silence as a massive gnoll raises a blood-flecked flail over its head. At its feet, a human male lies apparently dead, or maybe just unconscious. You're not sure. Behind the knoll coils a serpentine creature with a glittering blue scales and dozens of legs. It watches the villagers hungrily.
Oh,
I say at this point, you guys are roughly 200 yards.
I
You're
look at
approaching
him.
out in
I
the
turn
open.
around.
Sorry.
I turn around and tell everyone, you know what? The thorns weren't so bad. Let's just go back that way. Fuck this guy. He looks too terrifying. No, just kidding. I would think we would just kind of, maybe once we see this, we kind of hang back a bit and watch what proceeds and decide. Then we have to talk about what our course of action is. Like, do we need to intervene? Kill the gnoll?
of course, we need to help that.
Kill the centipede? Well, the dude's already dead.
Barit thinks that acts of heroism are fantastic for converting followers. He says we should step up.
I think
I
we
can
should
accept
step
people
up.
suffering.
I'm good with them suffering. They're not my family. If they were my family, I'd be even better with them suffering.
uh,
But Chovy
Smack.
will do as asked. If we're gonna run in and intercede, we should. Is there any way someone can cast fireball on the big gnoll and the big
not at this
centipede just to
range.
start things? Well, as soon as we get in
I
range.
I could.
Here, let me
How
show you
far
the
away are we?
map.
200 feet? Is that what you said, Brian?
I was ballparking. Let me show you the map. I don't think I'm going to show anything that you shouldn't see if I send you here. This is the
Because
town map.
John, we can cast fireball with 150 feet.
Sure can. You know what else? I can shoot a crossbow bolt at 400.
You guys see the map? Do I have it all black?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It
Yes.
is there.
So you guys came out right about here. I'm pinging.
Okay.
And where you see or hear the screams is right here.
Oh, so we're not 200 feet away.
Does this show the scale? Yeah, there's 200 feet down here. So yeah, you're probably closer to like, I don't know, 70, 80. That measuring tool is not going to help you here because this is just a huge
The
map.
measuring tool definitely will help me here because I just used I know how many squares it is, and then it's okay. So it's 3
40.
squares, and then I go down here and I go okay, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, so it's about 150 feet.
Hey,
So
All
smart.
right. Heck yeah.
So,
You
like to
drop a
point out that
fireball.
fireballs are your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that also.
Can you do fireball too?
Yep, I have it.
Ah! Hey Brian, how does 3 fireballs sound?
Hold on, let me. You don't
See,
see it on the map, but okay. So the knoll is sitting right about here. The big scale thing is right here. The dead body is right here, and there is a villager here, 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 like a big circle around this.
yeah, you guys are going straight to the attack. For all we know, this is a Knoll village, and the humans are the attackers.
I don't think
Yeah.
it
When
looks like
it's the
that.
knoll with the flail, killing it never fails. That's the saying. It's written on my war pick on the handle.
Brian, is there a way that we can approach without being in clear sight?
That's what I was trying to get at. Are you guys going to charge ahead? Are you going to try to sneak
Yeah,
and take your time?
Brit is going to try to sneak up and take advantage of his, various mind-altering abilities rather than go straight on, as well as just gather some more information.
Here's what we're going to do. I just need you guys to decide how you want to approach this, and that's where we're going to end things. That's where we're going to pick up in the next session. So if you guys want to split the party, some of you stealth, some of you charge, all of you stealth, all of you charge, that's fine. You just need to kind of know what your plan is, and then that's where
I
we'll
think we
end
should
tonight.
just kind of be here out of sight, out of immediate sight, and decide as a staging area, and then decide how we're going to approach. If we're going to lob a fireball and then charge in from the perimeter, because the guys can one of you send that shaped fireball that won't hurt good guys?
Yes.
Is that So start with that
Yeah, we
one,
can hurt you. Yeah.
and that should be the surprise attack, and then we charge in a magma war pick ablazing.
And Brian, is there anything in the tower?
Good question. I got to pull up a thing to answer that.
Treasure,
It is a stone
lots of
tower.
treasure.
I'm wanting to say it's like 20 feet tall. One second. Let
Dwarf
me get the
tower?
actual. If I can get the actual thing here. Dune's End.
We need to save all the villagers and then enslave them,
See, Brit could help us there.
right?
He thinks
That's what
rather
I
than
was
just go
thinking.
straight to explosions, we could
Says the
tear them apart from the
tower
inside.
appears to be built of great blocks of granite. What else can you tell from here? Wow, it doesn't even tell me how many levels it is. So I'm just going to say it's 2 levels. So about 20 feet tall.
Okay. And is it manned?
You don't see anybody in it without a
Or
perception roll.
knolled?
And the tower is definitely something that is older than all the other structures around here. Yeah, it's made
Okay.
of granite. All the other houses and huts are made out of wood and stucco.
Okay.
So it sounds like you guys still got some deciding to do about how you want to approach this. It sounds like you guys want to maybe take the approach of fireball and then attack. I don't know. Is that your
Yeah.
intention?
My intention is to drop a fireball on them with and save the townsfolk.
Yeah.
I like that idea. And then um
But the townsfolk are all standing in a circle around the red cap and the giant centipede. I mean, I'm
Entranced.
kind of siding here with Brit because we don't really have any idea. I think we should, at the very least, we should be standing and watch and sort of observing for a little while to see what's going on before we just walk up to a bunch of people going to a barbecue and blast them all with fireballs.
Kind of like the 11-year-old girl that I slaughtered with a.
No, no.
Gary, don't bring that up. You're still being tried for that.
Oh, that's right. Well, okay, so then let's get Bert in place where you can get close to hear what's going on. get the fireball ready just in case, but whoever's doing that kind of stay back out of direct attack view. The rest of us kind of move down this side here and get closer, kind of sneak in as best we can and stay stealthy. And then that's where we'll approach from. Brett can approach and say, "Hail! What the F you doing? Stop slaughtering these people." And when they tell them where to go, we'll harvest their hearts.
In that
I do,
order, yes.
I do enjoy the heart harvesting, just so you know.
All right, so since you guys have somewhat of a plan, let's get you guys moved in position, and when an encounter starts, that's where we'll stop. That cool? Or when
Okay.
initiative starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cool.
recap for me again. Who's doing what? Who's going first, and how you doing it?
Chovy's going to go right here behind whatever this cover is.
Are you going to sprint from there to
I'm
there?
going nope. I'm going to stealth through this little field.
Okay, there is no
No.
field. This is dirt and sand.
This is crop.
This is, yes.
Isn't
Oh,
it?
you're going to go around that
Yeah.
way?
I'm going to sneak around here out of view and come down and hide behind this cover here, watching what's going on, waiting for the fireball.
And
When you
Brian,
get,
how
when
many?
you, so let me make sure I'm clear on Cho. When you get in the open like this, there is no stealth check because there's nothing to hide you once you get out of the fields. Just so we're clear. I mean, obviously, something from this side of the building, yeah, won't see you, but
Yeah.
anything with line of sight of you is going to see you.
My thought was I'd get in behind this cover, so I would go wide enough through the field so that nobody's really paying attention. And I'll crawl on my belly if I have to.
Okay, there can be a series of checks here to get over there. Okay,
Yep,
so that's
that's
what
fine.
Chobi's going to do. Okay, who's going to explain to me next what they're doing?
Britt is willing to double back into the spines, so back into the wood line to come at them from the angle to come over here and try and get closer to the group so we can hear.
You're going to try and navigate through the Thornwaste, or are you going to stay on the outskirts, on the outside here?
I mean, in the outskirts, so inside of the wood line.
Okay, 'cause it's still pretty thick in here. So, okay, but that's your intent, is kind of sneak around the outside, get close to this little point, and then what?
And then go at them so he can get, like, press up against the building, come around the corner.
Okay, all right, so you're going to basically try to stealth and hide right here until it's time to attack, correct?
Well, attacking isn't going to be his first option, but is going to get closer, yes.
Okay, well, when initiative starts, basically, right? Okay.
I mean,
Right.
hopefully we never have a fight in the first place, but yes.
I'm asking this because I'm setting you guys up on the actual battle map for next session. That's why I'm asking all this stuff. Okay. Who's next?
I'm sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
No, I just want to go here and then wait, preparing just in case the fireball is needed, and see what is going on, or waiting for a signal or something like that, to be prepared.
Okay, so you're going to try to stealth and hide in somewhat of the thorn waste right here in this point, correct?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. All right. Of course, where you guys are, that map is not big enough, but that's fine. I'll get you close. We'll have to theater the mind when we get to this. Okay. Okay. Who's next?
Okay. How many people are around the knoll?
From your vantage point, give me a perception roll, because some of them are going to be blocked by the buildings. Did you whisper it to me? You did whisper it. All right, that's good enough. So with that vantage point, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 5. So the 5 you can see, there are roughly 3 right around this area in here between these little shrubs and these trees. You can see a couple more just south of the well. Everyone else is going to be kind of blocked by the buildings from your vantage point from right here.
Okay. I would not be able to um, sculpt my spell enough to save all of them.
But can you
So-
go? Oh shit!
That is not going to work.
How many will you lose? How many will you save?
I
many
can
will you
save
lose of you?
4.
Of this, how many was it? Sorry, I lost count.
Well, there
4
was
or
at least
7.
yeah.
You can see
What's that?
5 from that vantage point.
You can see
Oh, you
5,
can,
and then
dude, if you can see 4 of the 5 you can see, you can't be held responsible for ones you can't see. It's called peripheral damage. Called the cost of doing business. Where's
I
your
would agree.
where's your morality stand on your character?
That's a good
Is he
question.
neutral? He wouldn't care.
Neutral good.
He'd probably care. I'd look for a ruling from Brian on whether he'd give a shit or not.
I think he'd give a shit.
Yeah.
Especially because there are other options.
What's it going to be, Don?
I'm going to sneak around and I'm on my broom, so I'm just going to go real slow up around this wagon and then come down through here.
It's
Really.
technically a building.
Oh, is it? Okay, I thought
That'd
it was
be
a
a
wagon.
gigantic wagon if it was a wagon. Compared to these
Okay,
houses.
yes, you are correct. Yeah. So I'm gonna go around that building, come down through here, and again I'm gonna stay real low. I'll be on my broom, um, maybe a half foot off the ground, and coming up over here behind this building.
Right there, roughly. I know you're
Yeah,
gigantic,
but
but just
that's
are you
fine.
going to sneak out into the open through here as well?
No, because I've got plenty of range.
Okay, so that's where you're trying to get to, right there, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, this leaves Niv. Where are you trying to get to or do?
So I'm gonna kind of follow where Barit's going, but I'm gonna come a little bit farther behind this big tent area. And like Artie, I could very easily rise into the sky and drop a fireball from the heavens. So
Are you going to stay kind of on the edge of the Thornwaste here? Is that correct?
yeah, ready to move in. What's the distance between the edge and this building?
I have to look at the scale again. What's it look like?
It
Looks
looks to
like
me like about 50-ish feet, maybe 60 feet.
we'll call it 60. I think
Okay.
that's still within range of most stuff you're wanting to do.
Yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll come up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are all stealthing through there. So let's get this part out of the way. So everyone give me Missy just needs to give me 1 stealth check. She's not going very far. Already give me 1 stealth check. Chovy needs to give me 3. Brit 2, Nirvana 3.
To you?
In
Whisper
private
them to me.
or public?
Whisper them to me.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you're gonna force me to make 3 stealth checks to get all the way over there, I'm not going all the way over there.
Okay, that's fine. You can retcon that.
I'm gonna stay right there. I'm not moving.
So you're staying back in the trail, or are you going to try to
Yep.
come around this front edge?
No, I'm just gonna stay right on the edge of the tree line right here.
Okay. All right, so you're still back inside there. Okay, no stealth checks for you then. All right, let me make note of everybody rolled here.
Are the snake creature and the knoll facing towards us, or is it the humans that are facing towards us?
All the humans appear to be facing towards the knoll.
Which way is the knoll facing?
The knoll is actually. Let me look.
Yeah, because if I'm
So
spotted by the humans, it's fine.
knoll's here. The big scaled thing is here. The dead thing is in between the two of them. So it's
we
kind of it's
already know.
looking back and forth between the villagers and the guy on the ground.
Okay, so not
We know
looking in
that
Barrett's direction. That's fine.
we know that now that it's dead, or we don't know yet.
You don't know it. It appears to be dead. He's not moving. Like I said, could be unconscious, could be dead. You're not sure.
Okay, okay.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Britt and Artie. Britt's the only one I'm concerned about. Britt. Let's move. Nirvana, you're still in the thing, but Britt, you get to right here. Your first stealth check, wherever it is, somewhere roughly around in here, and you hear a blood-curdling scream from somewhere in the Thornwaste. And that's when the knoll and the thing looks your direction. So it was on Brett's first stealth check that he got noticed. So Chovy, you're still here. Didn't get very far. Everyone else is pretty much where you are from one turn. And we'll pick up there in the next session.
Nice.
Oh.
That was those skill checks was well done. I thought it would be really hard the way you were doing it, the way you described it, but I think it came out really good. I like.
Oh, you started making your way through the Thornwaste?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. And so I guess you can probably figure out what thing saw Barrett as it went around the edge of the forest, correct?
Yep.
The little hooded dude that you guys did nothing about.
Yeah.
So he has raised the alarm, and that's what we'll pick up in the next session. Okay?
Bastard.
Okay.
All right, guys. So what, 3 hours, 45 minutes? So pretty good
Yeah.
session. I think we're still
Excellent.
good. No, next week we are not good. I got my in-laws here. So did I put that in the announcements for the
I
game
think
next
so.
week?
I thought you had no game, but
Yeah.
respond with your ability anyway in case you murdered your in-laws. It says.
Well, we weren't sure when they were going to be
Ah.
heading back. If they're still going to be here Friday, if they're going to leave, over the weekend. So that's why I said we'll see, because nothing's really set in stone. But as of right now,
Okay.
no game. But I'll let you know as we get closer to that session there. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Thanks again for
Cool, man.
David and Marty for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had
Yeah.
fun.
Good job,
Yeah.
guys. Really
Thank
good
you so
job.
much.
There's a there's already more confidence and everything in your play today, so just keep it up. Don't worry about making mistakes or not knowing what to do. We were all there. I was that was probably the worst.
Yeah.
I was constantly going, Rob, what do I do? So yeah, you'll get it. And it was awesome, guys. Good job.
And David, if
Thank
there's
you
any
so much.
questions you got, please shoot me something in Discord. I'm technically on vacation this week since my in-laws are here. I won't be under all the
Okay.
time, but I'll try to respond if something comes up or you got a question about what we did here. Barrett, I think I saw a chat from you that the dragging over the breastplate or half plate didn't work, but I'll address that between now and next session. So, if anything else that came up that you guys had trouble with?
Yeah. Say I couldn't drag it, but I was able to input it into my sheet.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah, my AC and everything is updated. Yeah.
All right, good then. I won't worry about it then. Okay, guys. Unless there's some more comments, questions, complaint about tonight's session, we'll cut her
Nope.
loose. And thanks for playing, guys. I had fun.
Yeah, that was awesome. I got to roll. I got a first aid course in the morning, so
All right.
Alrighty. See you all
Talk to
next
you guys
time.
later.
Okay,
All
good night,
right.
guys.
Have a
It's
good night,
already
everyone.
it's already in the morning here, but
yeah, go to sleep, buddy.
Go to sleep.